Cheers, guys.
Are we drinking? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
let's drink something. Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah. Wow. Well, we're about
Cool beans.
50 seconds in.
We're in.
Yay! Hello,
Yay!
I'm Austin Townend, and welcome to the Bottlecap Brigade, the best D&D campaign you'll ever encounter. We're the live stream that gets drunk, talks about D&D, but doesn't play it right. That's right, the rules of D&D are just like facts in a Facebook argument. Nobody uses them.
Hey, we're not supposed to speak. Wildly angry
You
at
can
all.
speak there, yeah, so it's fine.
I was so concerned about not speaking that I was like,
Yeah, now you can't speak, okay? Because we're going to introduce the Bottlecap crew. Our first player is...
Starting now?
Our first player is the only player who has individual names for both her eyebrows and whose street name is Sweet and Salty. It's Miranda Hakila Palacio as Jolie.
yes. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Definitely. Well, anyway, our next player finally broke out of a cult called Simon Says, only to find out it's not a way of life but a party game. It's Austin Von Johnson as Eredris.
I can't actually...
Nothing. You could say nothing. Next,
Because you didn't say Simon Says!
Oh, damn! Next is someone who thought a sack lunch wasn't something you brought to school, but something found in the Kama Sutra. It's Joe Fritz as Tax/Parrot.
Oh, God.
I enjoyed thinking of that joke. You know what I mean? Like it was.
I bet you did,
Yeah.
you weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a weird guy. You know that feeling you get when you make a grave mistake that you can't take back? Well, Taylor's mom certainly does. It's Taylor Hawker as Togu. Like you. I love that he's cutting out. I can't even hear what Taylor's saying. Oh, yeah, I love it.
I think he did it on purpose.
No, you're really good. Well, our next player switched to Parlor before it was cool and believes she was a mechanical pencil in her past life. It's Kat Lizaraga as Esmeralda.
Those are really good.
And my last one is on my phone. Here we go. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for the douche himself. It's Sam Gates as Darrow.
I feel like you told us to not talk after these so you could cripple any response we have. You just don't want us. It's not a time thing. It's just you don't want us to.
Yeah.
I don't understand
I
what
couldn't
you
even
see
recognize the
on
names of my eyebrows.
It felt uncomfortable. There's something about not having a live audience. You know, I even want a fake laugh. I should get a track that does the fake laughter.
Yeah, that's what you should do. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
VJ for the win.
For you.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Is that like Taylor's phone thing? You can just play it whenever you want. It'll be
Yeah.
good.
No, because if it's like my phone thing, it'll never be on the right time anyway.
wanna say it.
Everyone hydrate, because Joe
Cheers, guys.
thinks it's fun to fuck with us on Twitch.
Joe did it. Joe hydrated us.
I do it every session.
At least once.
The end of the last canon session that we had, or main session, you did that. When you interrupted me. During the end where I'm and then this happened, and you're drink, hydrate. So it frustrates me to this day. I think about it.
I don't care.
He could be totally making it up too. We don't even know.
I
We just
know.
trust him.
You should
Do we?
maybe we talk so much shit about you though, Austin, on Twitch. It's not even.
I don't like
Goblins knows.
Yeah.
Grace knows.
Hey, that's how it is. Miranda, I know that you expressed to me before we started this session saying you were oh my god, I have some stuff I have to tell everyone, and I want to create an opportunity.
You're making this intro really long.
Yeah.
Good thing none of us talked while you were introing us.
Miranda,
It's a
go
time
ahead,
issue.
ignore them, and tell everyone what you were wanting to tell everyone earlier.
All right, we're gonna do a little chant. When I say hey, you say ho. Hey.
Oh!
God, that was awful.
There is a delay online. I don't know why you try and do this every time.
Because it's in me. This is who I truly am. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go for something else.
Another chant.
Oh,
Let's sing a song together.
You know what? Fuck it. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched us and liked our stream and commented and followed us and helped us out when we couldn't solve riddles, and the little community that we're slowly starting to form. I fucking love it. And I thank everyone, all the players here in Austin Townend for DMing for us every week. And it's truly coming from the heart. I really do love playing Dungeons and Dragons with you crazy fools and everybody else on Twitch too. This is a time and place for all of us to get to play pretend and get to hang out with each other and get to escape into a world that we all get to make up and play a part of. And in these times that we're in, we need that. It's a form of therapy and a form of self-expression too, and performance. So let's get to it this Thursday. Like us, follow us, all the things. Give us virtual hugs.
Want your other speech?
Oh!
Also, I cussed twice in that, and I know that was like a no-no, so I apologize because I think it's
Sam's
just
like,
I don't give a shit. I enjoy editing them out. Fuck shit ass piss.
yeah.
Are we all cursing right now?
I guess so. Let's make life.
What's our
let's make his
favorite
life
curse
hell.
word on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Chicken
penises.
Why did we do
Not
another
saying
chant?
Not saying it.
Hey, I wanted to now that all that's done, kind of give a break point from the swearing so I know where to add it, but also say, if you're watching out there, Incarnate, thank you for becoming the newest friend of the stream.
Oh yeah.
Incarnate has bestowed upon us a magical gift of additional time to make maps with their wonderful product, and I'm doing that and selfishly hoarding them and also releasing them to Patreon every 2 weeks. And so they're all going to be maps of the world of Magna. They will eventually be on the stream once Austin and I decide to make that happen.
Yes.
And more Austin decides to make it happen. And subscribe to our Patreon if you want to see them and potentially even use them for your own campaigns if you're into that sort of shit. And thanks, Bud Elf AI, for following us on Twitch. I love you so much. Yeah.
Bud Elf AI.
All I had.
Yeah, right. No,
If you sell shirts, let us know and I'll buy one.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, guys, I think without further ado, let's score some bottle caps. Welcome to episode 40, where the heart is. I almost said 39.
No, he didn't say the title yet.
I did. In what
what's
world
the
did
title?
I not say the title?
We're so bad at intros.
Sorry, I didn't.
My mouth is spicy.
Without further ado, let's score some bottle caps. Welcome to episode 40, where the heart is.
Oh. Wait, that's the title of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's laugh.
Is that a laugh?
Yeah, I did a laugh
okay.
track.
Yeah. No, that was good. Everyone
That was
The
loves
Bottlecap Brigade was filmed in front of a live studio audience. No, that's not.
I promise I said that at the same time for all this on the stream, so it was good.
What?
Nothing. Everyone loves a good secret, unless those secrets hurt you. Ergis has certainly found his share of kind and hurtful secrets, from his daughter being turned into a vampire and the realization of the outcome of his long-departed wife. There's truly never been a more saddening story. Our whole crew of Bottlecap Brigadiers have been through much, with everyone they meet, including time, not being on their side. After a horrific fight inside the destroyed pirate city of Souther, they found refuge within a home constructed by a spell that Jolie cast. With a nice rest, a warming exchange of friendship, and a touching introduction of new Bottlecap members, they quickly summoned their longtime companion, Clacks On, Clacks Off, which I can't believe is in the story when you suddenly made up that name. Anyway, Clacks On took them into her mystical cart and pulled them into a different place full of wonder, cavernous expanses, and an indoor relaxing lagoon. They washed themselves as Klaxon went into the cart to grab something for Darrow, when suddenly she emerged from the cart, urgently, as if having something to say. Esmeralda, Tack, Ergis, Darrow, Togu, and Jolie, you all look over as you bathe in this beautiful lagoon to see Klaxon out of breath staring at you from the doorway of the cart, which she just opened. She looks to you all and she says...
One thing I forgot to mention, you see, we've landed in the Fey realm. I'm running a little low on energy, on my magic, and I forgot that my parking spot for my cart is in the Fey realm. And there's one issue. You guys can't survive here for more than 15 minutes. Our atmosphere here is a little bit different. And unless you have the necessary magically infused artifacts to bring you here, you're going to die in 15 minutes.
Magically infused
What are we going to die of?
The atmosphere is different.
Dysentery.
The way you...
Is it?
This whole thing has been an Oregon Trail.
The Fey Realm is just an 8-bit video game.
Yeah.
That's sick, actually. You see, we have a special kind of compound in the air, and for those who cross over, it's like a laxative.
So it's like a breathing
type
thing.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have to breathe, you guys, but I will do everything that I can to help you out to make sure you guys don't die in the Fey realm.
You give us mouth to mouth.
Well, I guess it's also not just that, but the air itself can seep into your pores through any holes you might have.
Ooh.
I got a lot of those.
Yeah, that's true.
Except buttholes, it doesn't enter there.
Oh, damn it, that's my favorite one.
Mine too, chap.
Okay.
This has gotten...
You have a favorite orifices?
It's how I play my flute.
Fair enough. No, it's fair. I get it.
Not
Klaxon,
a euphemism.
can you teleport us to where we were going really quickly, perchance?
Yes, well, yes and no. So since my magic is just down to the little itty bitty, I can cast a spell to send you back to Magna, but I can't control where you land. I can control and make you guys feel good that you will land safely, but I can't tell you where.
Can you maybe like get us kind of close? If I sacrifice Ong for you, do you think that would give you enough magical energy, like his blood, if you drank it? Do you think that would help?
Oh, so close.
I'm not vampiric, and I don't want you to kill your bird.
Well, he likes dying at this point. I think he just enjoys it. So.
Do you like dying, little buddy? I asked.
Fuck you! I don't know.
As you can see, he seems to.
Well, fuck it, sure. If he doesn't care, it can be
like
part
to
of the
just say-
ceremony.
Ong sacrifice.
Yeah, he sacrifices. He just like runs into like a pole. There's a pole in the lagoon, and he just like, and then you just hear like, fuck you!
Oh, so
Charming.
disturbing.
I'll start resummoning him.
Darrow, doesn't that take about 10 minutes?
Yeah, it depends on if God remembers how long it's been.
Hey, excuse me, Klaxon.
Yes.
Is there anyone else that can help us in here? I mean, is there any way that we can know where we're going? The worst thing we want to do is, leave certain death for certain death.
That's a good point. We could end up in the middle of a volcano or like just buried underground.
Upside down.
Oh wait,
I
you
don't
said
wanna
we'd
be
end
upside
up
down.
we'd be there safely.
You would get there safely, and I can aim you guys, but it's like shooting an arrow upside down with your eyes closed. I can
that's not too
command
bad.
where
Yeah.
it could go, but I can't
Esmeralda's
give you
good
a
at that.
precise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 15 minutes, 10 minutes or so, guys, before we have to go.
Yeah, should we Klaxon, you mentioned something about some artifacts. Now, I don't know if you're necessarily implying that we would need to retrieve said artifacts in the matter of 15 minutes, Or if you were
No,
just
no.
like, hey guys, you have 15 minutes left in this here spa. What were you talking about?
Good point. Okay, so you see, I do have a friend of a friend. His name is Tormentor. Him and his new you know him.
Oh, we know his brothers.
Oh, Ivan.
You, his
And
best.
And Calvin.
and the other one.
And Calvin, yeah.
Never met Calvin. Well, great. You see,
you
yes,
still
I
can.
can. Oh, great.
Oh.
Ivan, not so much.
What happened to Ivan?
He's dead.
That's a long story.
He's hella dead.
It doesn't surprise me. Man was a madman.
He was a dickhead too.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take my money.
Hey guys, he's nice.
He did like so many drugs, like right in front of us.
And
No,
you
he
guys wouldn't do drugs
he
with
gave you a
me.
necromancy book.
Do you guys
He
want any more
always
drugs?
ended up being that guy at the party at 4 a.m. that just wanted to keep on going, and everybody was already in the other side of the headspace, and he would not stop. That guy was a monster.
Yeah.
I was always the guy that got penises drawn on my face.
I could see that.
Not surprising.
Also, sorry about that.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
But you see, so there's Tormentor, and I know that he's been helping a girl. He's taken on a new assistant. Her name is like Neptune or Aries or Venus or something like that. And
Wait. Is it Mars?
yes, Mars. She has little insects around her. She's quite interesting. She's from the Fae, and you see she is trying to get back to the Fae. And last time I saw Tormentor, I introduced her to him, and so there they are.
I want to reach in my pocket.
Sounds like we have to go back to Magna.
I'm reaching in my pocket, and I want to pull out Swarmzy.
Okay.
And just have Swarmzy on my hand and see if she reacts at all to the Fae, or if she's changed at all because of the Fae.
Yes, I also met Mars at a party. She was coming back from what's that owl guy's name? Oh, he's
Brick.
so crazy. Brick. Yes, absolutely. And we met at a festival, and then she said she needed help to get to the Fae, and I knew that Tormentor was doing.
Was
that,
it a music festival?
It was a long time ago. Yes, it was.
Toga, we might have started that. Woo!
It was like the crabs or something. It was funny.
Yeah, the crab
I was there in
music
disguise.
We helped with one.
Crabs at music festival sounds pretty accurate.
Write that down.
Klaxon, before we leave too, could you impart any wisdom regarding this book of necromancy that I have? Can you read any spells out of that? I'm not smart enough.
Oh, man.
I'll give you money. Yeah.
You see, I don't dabble in necromancy. I'm sorry, but I do have this for you. And she tosses you a bag of the incense. Now that's going to take a week to kick in to be fully charged. If you need to reach me, fresh batch. That's what took me so long before I remembered that you guys were going to die if I didn't get you to the other side. It'll take a week to kick in, but you have a couple there.
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much. And just you count on it. And if you have any referrals to necromancers, let me know.
Great. Do you guys plan on coming back here then?
Oh,
Okay,
we'll probably be in touch.
More than once.
We're kind of trying to figure out how to get more powerful so that we can take down Grield.
Oh.
Well, at the mention of that name, Klaxon, you suddenly feel very uncomfortable and disturbed that they would even say the name out loud.
Let's get you going.
Can I see that
getting
she's
tired.
uncomfortable?
You guys can all make your meta insight checks, yeah.
But I even know who Grield is. Creole?
No, I don't think
Creole?
you do, dude.
Creole.
Okay. Creole.
I think Darrow does.
I do, yeah.
I rolled an 18.
I got a 16.
I'll roll for fun.
Why not?
11.
Yeah, this is...
9.
Nice. I'm gonna say Erigis. You're like, that was weird. Just kind of glazed over that.
Klaxon, that was kind of weird. You glazed over that a little bit.
I knew you were gonna repeat what I said exactly.
Does that name mean something to you?
Hardly, barely. Anyway, didn't bother me at all.
Does he do that thing where if you say his name, he knows where you're at? Is that what he does?
Like a Voldemort situation.
I like Bloody Larry.
Oh, my ears! They're I can't hear you guys anymore. We have to.
I tap my sock and Steve comes out and hops on my shoulder and I'm like, Steve, don't let me forget about Klaxon Klaxoff. He's like, and just way loud. He's like, all right, Dad. And then he goes right back into his sock.
Yes. Klaxon was always English.
Hey, Double D, outside of our oasis, the Fey realm. So we're full on in the Fey realm, correct?
Yeah, as Klaxon was kind of saying, that you guys do feel like there's some sort of different energy. The atmosphere feels quite heavy, like oppressive on your body. You do find yourself growing more and more wary. However, as far as your surroundings, you're kind of in a cave that has a nice lagoon. The cave seems to end basically, but there is some sort of like doorway that you can only assume is her living scenario. But the cave does exit out, and you just see like these bright lights. You can't really see outside of the cave, but it seems almost like half a mile down, like pretty far into the cave.
Does Togu recognize the cave at all?
No, you don't recognize the cave. You do feel. I mean, you kind of feel like nostalgic.
I reckon. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Klaxon, where can we find Tormentor and Mars?
They are in Carousel.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Wait,
Carousel.
wait, do we still have Prequel with us?
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Okay.
Like, he's just watching. He's like eating crackers. Like, okay.
Splash.
Okay. We need to get this little guy back to his mom if she's
starting to like shrivel up.
Did Prinkle see Ong sacrifice himself?
He saw everything. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I guess send us to.
It's close that way.
Where is that? Where is Carousel? Like, is that in Magna or is that Fey Realm?
It's in Magna. Yes, it's northern.
Northern Magna. Let's see.
A northern city.
Pulls out the map. I'll pull out the map for all the viewers.
Wait, do you want the new map? Do you want the new map?
It's too late. But
Okay.
yes, we could reveal a new map next week. But this is the old map.
It out.
When we left our party, they were in Souther, which is in the country of Farkle, and on the southern peninsula.
Farkle.
And they're referring to a city in the country of Saltone, which is that pink color country, and the city of Carousel.
Guys, if this map is correct, Carousel is pretty far from Mustive, so we probably won't be able to take care of D's nuts. I feel really bad about it. Who knows what's happening to the ocean over there? But I mean, I guess we'd get in touch with Brick and Mars, and we know they're really strong. Oh, what do you guys think? To Carousel, everybody other than Togu. I know what Togu's gonna say, and I look at Togu like.
Just, do you think you could drop us in Carousel?
I can aim you there.
It's our best chance.
Yeah, Togu,
that's
play her a
closer to my
song.
house, so we might as well.
Quick question for you, Klaxon. When you aim us, will we be falling the whole time, or?
Good thing you have Sam with you, so you're fine.
It'll be fine. Don't worry. We can fall as much as we want.
Okay.
I'll aim close to the ground. I can say that you will land. It's not so much of let's see. You'll just appear somewhere. It won't be in the middle of the air. I can tell you that. These spells.
It's okay if it is, because we'll be fine.
Yeah, most of us will be fine.
That's not funny.
Well, before
I'm feeling good right now, man. There's something, I don't know. I think it's the rejuvenating spa water.
Oh yes.
Your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, you
Are
guys.
Thank you.
You guys
So
all
does yours,
have
Tack. Your skin looks so good.
You have a +3 to
So green.
skin health.
Ooh,
Nice.
write that down.
Oh, write
So-
that shit down.
You're all moisturized.
Look out, Neutrogena.
Yes, I have tears of siren in that lagoon, so it is quite rejuvenating. The sirens have the best moisturizers and skin product line.
You have to
True.
make them cry to get their tears, though.
Yeah, it's
No, they're
Or
always
just laugh
weeping.
really hard.
Yeah, but it's like super easy to make
Boy.
them cry. They're all like
Yep.
super sensitive.
They're all super sensitive. True.
Yeah, you're like, I don't like your singing, and they're like, me, me, me.
Should've known.
Oh, that's great.
Before you guys go, though, I did pack you little to-go lunches as well. Everybody gets a jam and pickled peanut butter and, all the sorts and
Yeah.
some fun little rings.
Okay, you guys can
Oh,
all
awesome.
add to your inventory that you have. What are those lunches when we were kids? They're like rad
Lunchables.
Lunchables. Yeah, obviously.
Lunchables.
You guys have.
Yeah, we had those when we were kids, and I didn't have one a week ago.
Yeah.
You have Klaxon
Claxables.
Lunchables. Claxables, dude. Yeah.
Flexible.
Flaxibles.
You each have.
And
two
you each have a-
Klaxables.
Yeah. And inside each of the bags is a little ring. One will give you sweet dreams, one will give you nightmares, and one will give you perfect night's rest. Nothing happens. You just wake up very nice.
Yeah.
So enjoy.
That'll come in handy with this group.
Yes.
Yeah. These are all things that Miranda and I discussed beforehand that you would get. So it's great.
Since you wouldn't put the new map on the stream, I put it on our website really quick. So go to www.thebottlecapbrigade.com and scroll all the way down to the map that I made.
Okay. Downloading images and throwing it onto the stream is a pain, and I did it drunkenly 3 times last session, but it won't happen soberly. Okay. Right. Well, you guys get these Klaxables, and I mean, you guys feel like the kindness and the love that comes from Klaxon Klaxoff, who's really just like such a companion and friend to the Bottlecap Brigade at this point. And you see her open the door to the cart and kind of like usher you guys in, saying, like, this is the way to go back.
This is the way.
I want to go in last.
I have spoken.
Okay, are
Do
you
I
guys
have
gonna?
Fong back?
Yeah, are you guys gonna?
Everybody has to hold hands.
It's a thing.
Is the only rule.
Yep.
I'm not gonna hold anyone's hand.
You just see
That's
Era
fine.
just like, oh.
Klaxon uses mage hand and like pretends like you have a hand sticking out. It's just for a moment. It's just to keep you together. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
My dog heard me scream. My dog heard me scream. He's very concerned. Hold on, sorry. It's okay.
Are you okay?
All right, wow. So you guys go into this cart, and
Right. Can I stop you? I have a question for Klaxon right before I go in, but I want to keep it
Okay.
a secret.
Yeah.
I just want to lean back and be, Klaxon, I have a quick
Yes.
question for you before we transport. You spend a lot of time in the Fey world, correct?
I do.
Are you familiar with any other creatures in this Fey realm by any chance?
Many.
Do you happen to know? He's a Lashar elf. His name is Enobar by any chance?
Enobar. I would have to think about that one. not off the top of my head.
Okay.
I'm very old and I travel quite a bit. But
No,
I'm really great with faces. I will tell you that.
I understand. Well, no, thank you again for all of your generosity. We really do appreciate it.
Of course.
I'm like,
now go.
Togu, hurry up!
Everybody, your password to the other side is butthole. There you go. Bye.
I have to grab my butthole.
However you interpret that is the way to go. You just have to believe in butthole.
Butthole.
And then boom.
We're giving a weird complex to this 5-year-old kid.
Yeah. He's like, it's what?
Just hold my hand. We'll get you out of here.
He like looks around like, can I hold anyone else's hand?
I'm still screaming.
All right, she closes that door, and you guys, it's quiet for a second, and you watch as the cart like starts to shake, like you feel it. It's like almost like an earthquake. Like, and it like continues to shake until like you see things like falling off, all of her like pieces of things hanging, all of these nice like different kind of inventory of like materials that she has hanging on the walls, and things are like falling over the place, and you watch as like it's almost like melting, and it's like dripping onto your hands. You're like, what is this? And you look up to the ceiling, and it's like the ceiling is melting onto the ground, and you're stressed out because you don't know how to react to this scenario. And as it continues to almost like collapse, like a kid like melting a toy, it's just like melting over you. And you watch as this like all of this material, this roof, this cart goes over your entire body. And it blinds you for a moment, unable to see without any light entering as this new material covers your body. And just like that, it stops. You open your eyes to see that you're outside in a kind of a plains-like area. And in front of you is a large town with a big forest behind it. And you look around unaware to your surroundings, except you, Jolie. You notice immediately that you're outside the town of Iker with Barkham Forest just behind.
Finally got us here.
Guys, follow me! And I'll run on all fours and start heading to Oddling's Orphanage.
This looks super familiar.
You guys have been here before. Come on.
Yeah, this is where I wasn't.
Guys, let's go.
Carousel.
I'm gonna follow.
Me too.
I got.
Jolie's just like running, so surprised, so excited.
I throw Prakel on my back.
Okay, you
Is
guys.
Prakel bigger than you?
Maybe.
That's a good question. Huh?
Prakel's only 5, right?
I'm just imagining like 2 kids trying to get into a rated R movie, but they don't have the trench coat on.
Right. And they're not stacked up on top of each other.
Big bones.
You're tall enough to watch this movie.
Yeah. Is it like a roller coaster? Like immediately is this tall?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I do want to clarify that as you guys look out at and in front of you is the town of Iker, right? So like it's directly in front of you, and you can see above it like trees that you know to be Barkham Forest. But you do see it's almost like a swarm or a line of survivors that are clearly have the Souther trend, like their clothing and attire. It's very much on trend in Souther. Like you can tell immediately, it's kind of a piratey-esque outfit. And so you can see
we all see it.
Pirate ship.
Yeah, you guys all see this. It's like a line of them like going into the city. And so it's clear to you that it's like the survivors of that town, that city, migrating to the closest town nearby, which would be Iker.
Do we recognize anybody in the line?
Yeah.
Let's do a
I'm gonna
perception
ask
roll.
Parkle.
Let's just see what happens.
That is a.
Got 10.
I got a 13.
Okay. You do notice the guy that like approached Eridris that like was really interested in him when you guys first went to the city.
Can I ask little Porky boy?
I think it was Eridris though. Who I remember I had like a guy approach and was like, "Hey, how are you?" and was like trying to like hit on you.
It might have been me.
Oh,
and you guys were just like, "Nope," and you just like moved on.
That was me.
Dropping.
That was me. I cast grease on him, and he failed. And we walked away.
All right. Well,
but we all saw him.
Yeah, that guy did. You're like, oh, it's that weird guy again. It's creepy guy.
Hey, Prakel, there's the caravan over there. Maybe we can go find your mom.
Mom?
Yeah, probably. Let's go. Should Jack, do you want to head over and maybe you and I can help him try to find his mom, and then if everybody else wants to go to Oddling's orphanage, then that's cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
I can tell that Jolie's super excited to get to Oddling's.
Oh, she's already gone.
Yeah, I look at it I can tell Jolie's really excited, and all I see is like this little dust kicked up. So anyway.
Okay. So who's going where then? So Jolie's made her decision.
I'm following Jolie.
Okay.
Ditto.
I'm interested in seeing Prakel to his mom.
Okay, so you and Eridris are good people. Cool.
Yeah, the other people are just racing to an orphanage, which makes us bad people. Yeah.
Selfish desires. Yeah. Okay. Well,
orphan.
Let's address the first group, which will be in the town of Iker. So, Tack, Esmeralda, and Eridris, you guys start to like approach this line of people, and you're like looking through, and like you're like, "Is this your mom?" And it's just some lady. She's like, "Oh," like is it like several times, like clearly not. And you guys just keep take off a rope. She's like,
pulling hoods back, just like.
Yeah, one of them's like a man.
Tell us.
What about this one?
Like, you're very womanly, and you guys go through this row of people, and you don't really see anyone, or see anyone that you recognize. And Prakel doesn't. You can see Prakel get a little bit sad at some point, like he, he's sad. Maybe his mom didn't survive, but you do see a lot of people that are inside the city. And it seems very possible to you that she could have arrived before him.
Prakel, what's your mom's name?
It's Mom. Oh, I think I've heard people say Paranthea.
Paranthea.
Paranthea, that sounds super familiar.
I just start screaming that. And
I think that might be
town.
a pretty common name in Magna. I don't know where I've heard it though. I just think.
Was that not her name?
I think that's her name. I have a note about it.
Yeah, that's what my note says. I hope so.
I just know I've heard it before. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
just.
All right.
Wait, no, wasn't there like a city we went to called like Prantha or something like that?
Prantha. Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking.
Is her name though?
Oh,
that is pretty similar though. Yeah. But Prakel just tells me. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Nope. You hear no response because it was a 0 probability because she's not here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, she's not in the city?
No, I just think it's funny. If I roll a dice, it means it's possible or not, and changes the meta of the whole game. Anyway, it's fine. You don't hear anything. And so you are at the town of Iker, and there's you walk in the northern side, which does not face the forest, right? And the southern side does. But in front of you is Archibald's Remedies, Dandy's Repairs. And as you guys remember from being here, it's like all coming back to you. There's the Hare and the Pony, which is the tavern. There's the Boylekin Imports, and the Audible String, which is like the place that they teach music in town. But you guys start to go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, guys, I feel like the Audible String is the best shot we have at finding. If I remember correctly, there's like a little bar in there. It's like a little gathering place. Remember when that one guy was split in half?
Um,
That was in there.
cover your ears, Breakle.
Okay.
Yeah, cover your ears. Remember when that one guy was split in half?
No,
Shit was crazy.
no, but I've been to the music festival.
Super crazy. Right. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Where do town refugees go to in a new town?
Definitely not the alchemist place. No, that's not where I went. Definitely not the. Wait, it was an alchemist. There's a weird old man in one of these. He gave me a boom potion.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Didn't Taylor get in a singing competition too?
Yeah, he did.
Or did
Hey,
he?
no. I won the singing competition.
Very
Thank you
good.
very much.
You
Oh,
won it.
Come on. God, what did I
Anyway.
sing.
I'm like quickly double checking some like past story stuff to make sure we're not screwing anything up.
The first episode we ever live streamed.
Yeah.
It really
No, we
was.
remember that one. We remember that one.
Oh god.
God, what was it? Yeah,
Because
because I
this
went in
was my
there.
first stream with you guys.
Yeah.
That was the first one. Oh
Mhm.
no way.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
Yeah, wow.
I think our best shot's with the music place. Who doesn't love a good music after they, traumatically have to flee their homes?
Did you say who doesn't love a good music?
Yeah.
you got me there. Let's go to music place.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll
Writing
head
that one
there.
down.
Well, I guess let's go.
Oh, that's
right.
so awesome.
As you guys start heading that way, you start to walk and you see Prakle kind of freaking out. He's like, oh, and he's like pointing into the window through Boylekin Imports. And he just goes, Mom! And through the window, you guys look over and you do see someone that looked quite similar to someone you've seen before, who to you looks like the man named Philandriel, who you had met in Boylekin Imports before. The place where your young, tiny woodchop friend
Yes.
became slightly stronger and maybe more savage. That's the word I'm going for.
Who all was in there? Austin, do you remember? I know Ong was. Because that's where Ong got his.
You definitely went.
got his
Air.
shield
I feel
shit.
like it was just you and Daryl.
I went in there too?
You did. So just you. Then.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, so that was the scary guy I was initially thinking. I was like,
Yes.
So I look like as Prakle does that, I look over, I'm like, oh, that's so ironic, you guys. It's the place that I was like, it's probably not this place, and it's totally that place.
It is. It is that place.
Oh. Okay.
Three people in the
Does
scene.
nobody else find this totally crazy?
Wait, who are you? Who
No,
are you with,
so
Aaron? Just
crazy.
wait, who is Aaron just with? He's with Esmeralda and Darrow, right?
Tack.
And Tack.
Oh, okay. So Tack is the only one that has like known it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
just like the image of Aaron just being like, Esmeralda, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
My dude.
I forgot to mention, Tack, you do walk by Archibald's Remedies and you get like shivers of like exhaustion and like work.
So much work.
Oh yeah.
And you just see like this old like goblin look at you and he's like,
That's the one.
I give him a finger gun, like, eh.
he's like, 10 minutes.
What?
As that's happening, can I just want to turn to Prakel and be like, so, Prakel, which one is your mom?
You look inside the building, and yeah, you can see that she's like she's a laborer. It seems like she's working and stirring this huge pot of green goopy liquid, and then you can see Philandriel, I believe was his name, is like telling her to do something.
Well, let's go reunite Prakel with his mom.
Yeah.
I just want to, as we start to walk, I want to turn to Esmeralda and be like, it is kind of weird that his mom's stirring that pot, because he used to have it done by like really, really big zombie abominations.
Dude, I just got here. I have no idea what you're saying.
I know. I'm just trying to fill you in. Anyway,
okay.
I cover
hope
Prakel's
it doesn't
ears.
bite us in the butt.
I cover Prakel's ears and I go,
Yeah, I think this could end up not going so well. This is gonna be great.
as I uncover his ears.
It absolutely is.
Your mom looks
then
like she's
whenever
gotten a
Prakel
lot of
looks away, I'm like,
sleep.
Yeah, then
We go
I guess
into the
we'll
thing.
go
We're
in.
just gonna walk in. I think
Okay.
this is like I'm experiencing a lot of the up dry world right now, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, is it?
Thanks for dragging me in, guys.
Is it prom in like 7 days or something?
Yeah. You guys are worrying about other things? This is crazy.
So you guys walk in, and you hear, you see actually a lot of like they're all female, of the workers in this place, and you see Philandriel, or who appears to be that, like pointing like, oh, do this and do that. No, don't forget to do this. Do that and do that better. Do it better. And he's like, they're all like stirring and doing these things. You see them like sweating, and it's it might be a shop where they're sweating. And they're just like turning these things just in circles, and you see him turn to you guys. He's like, "Who let you in here?" And just as you start to reply, you realize that it's time to go on break. We will see you guys in a second. Appreciate you for watching. Check us out on Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things. Twitch, come on, somebody.
DiceEnvy.com/Bottlecap Brigade.
Hello, get some dice for yourself.
Patreon.
And we'll see you guys in like 5-10 minutes, probably 10 minutes. Appreciate you. See you soon.
Only flans.
Okay, bye.
Hello, and we are back. Thank you guys for waiting. We took exactly 12 minutes, which is more than we said. Austin, I think you have something you want to say about that?
Yes. Yes, I do. Are you a normal person?
No.
Do you,
do you answer
mute
that?
your Zoom call when you fart just in case? Do you like to play D&D with your friends? Then you probably need some dice.
Hello.
I don't like this.
I don't
You
know.
can go to diceenvy.com/the Bottlecap Brigade
Yep.
and pick yourself up some super dice.
Wow.
And by using our affiliate link, it supports the channel. That's pretty much it.
That's it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't wait till Austin comes back. Whoever that guy was. I feel like that guy's name is Darren. That was like Darren. Whatever.
Hey, get out of my room, Darren! Sorry, guys. It was my brother.
I hate Darren.
Funny
dude.
story. My brother's name
Does
is
your brother Darren? Does
Yeah.
your brother Darren know Cat's dad?
I mean, he hangs out with a lot of other dads. It's kind of a small town. There's not a lot to do.
I think they garage sale together.
I do, actually.
Hey, Cat.
What?
Do you call your dad Cat's daddy?
What?
What?
Excuse me,
Like-
sir.
Like a
And I go to work. True.
I call my dad father.
Thank you.
Every other
Thank you.
Christian fingering woman.
My
Sorry.
no joke though. My brother's name is Darren.
No way.
An uncle named Darren.
It's spelled Darin. Yeah.
Oh,
My
mine's
brother's name is
spelled
Darren.
Oh,
Your dad's name
I
is
just
spelled
went
wrong.
with a random. That's kind of weird.
Wait, are you
Shout
serious?
out to
I'm
Austin's
1,000%
real-life brother.
serious.
I didn't even know you had a brother.
Yeah, he lives in
Bizarre.
Vale.
I tried to
Yeah.
think of
Do
the
you guys look
goofiest
alike?
name I could think of. So
Not all the time. Sometimes.
I just. Austin, what?
all right, well, shout out to Darren in real life and Darren in fake life.
That needs to be a TV show.
Yeah.
Darren in real life.
Darren in real life. Okay, we're gonna go back to the game that we play called the Bottlecap Brigade.
Time to play.
Or maybe we are already playing the Bottlecap Brigade. I don't even know what it is anymore.
I'm a bottle cap.
Fair
Garden
enough.
stout.
That's
I'm a
deep.
bottle cat.
That is.
Oh, she said it. She said it.
Wait. Hey, Cat. Cat, when you put on like your sleeping clothes, are you like, these are the cat's pajamas?
Oh yeah. Hey, I have a request, Double D. Next week, will you just do entirely cat puns, like all
Yes,
cat puns?
I'll write that
for the intro
down.
joke?
In my little notebook.
Oh, you look like a tiny detective.
Wait. Is that
a little
would you-
detective?
Would you consider
It's a little guy.
Would you consider that your handy dandy notebook?
Yes.
Can I have the only dog pun
Luke's gonna
next
do.
week?
We can't do.
Yes.
That's what the Fey world is.
Ooh.
The Fey world
that
is
is
just the Blues Clues universe.
Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah.
Holy shit! Is that Steve?
Nope, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't know what's happening. We need to go back to the session. So we're gonna make a little pivot as we go back in. But Jolie, Darrow, and Togu, you guys watch as Jolie just like takes off. I mean, she's just like gone, and you just see her like her full kind of like she's on beast mode, as they say. Which is the best version of Transformers. And yeah, said it. And you go beast mode, and you just see like her ears, like they get like larger, and she's like her claws come out, and she's like on all fours, just taking off. And Jolie and Darrow, you guys go to follow her, and she goes, immediately down the path into the forest. And at some point, Togu and Darrow, you guys are in the forest, and you've lost her, and you can't see where she went.
Do I recognize where we are?
You know that you're in Barkham Forest, and you know that the orphanage is nearby somewhere.
Why does it, Togu? Why does it smell bad here?
I think most of that comes from the town just down the way. But I think it's best if we need to hurry and find Jolie.
Have you been here before? Do you know where she is?
Yeah. Yeah, I have been here before. Yeah, I want to pretend like I know exactly where I'm at and see if I can find any Jolie tracks in the walkway.
Yeah, let's do a survival roll.
Okay, that's not the best, but
I
okay.
feel so weird saying because that word just sounds so intense when you're like just looking for a paw print, you know, or something like survival. Like,
Or
you didn't survive.
That's not great.
You rolled a 1.
That's an 8.
I mean, you can RP this however you want, my friend, but you have no idea where you are.
Cool. Oh, it's just this way, and then I'm gonna keep going. Like, is it just one trail, or are we just like buried in a forest?
I mean, you kind of saw her like it's almost she was on her own like trail, like she's on her own path, and then there were a lot of turns, and she just knew the best way to get there. But at some point, you were like, "We're not on the path. You don't know where we are." So how about this? Just roll.
I think it's this way.
Yeah, roll a d4.
Okay, cool, man. I'd love to do that. D4. I got a 4. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yes.
You don't know. Do you know if it's good or bad?
Yes.
Do you at home know if it's good or bad?
No.
You can write to us at Bmail.
Leave us a comment.
Bmail.
Yeah. All right, man.
Are they going the right way? Are they going the right way? Are they going the right way? We'll let the dice tell.
Oh man, we should do a whole session, which is like certainly like a kids program. You're like the whole thing that we do. It might happen now. I think Kat wanted to lead that one, so I'll make sure to create a platform for her to do so. Moving on, since you want to do it so badly, and Togu, you start going a certain way. Darrow, are you just following this dude?
I don't quite trust him, but I just like to say, Togu, I feel like you have no fucking clue what you're doing, but if you get too lost, just let me know, and I'll find someone to give money to, and they'll figure it out. Okay?
Why do you think I don't know where I'm going?
Thank you, Fantasy Animal Vegan, for cheering. I love you. I love you so much.
Animal Fantasy Vegan.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
It's fun to see your name fast.
I tell you to me like, why do you think I don't know where I'm going? I know exactly where I'm going. We've been here before. It's right this way.
Okay. All right. I'm sure. Fly up into the air. Let me see through your eyes as we go along.
And then you like look at your watch. You're like, man, it's been only 9 minutes and 20 seconds. We're just so close. I'm kidding.
Okay, I trust you.
I'm fucking with you. Because you made that comment, and so I had to hurt you.
Yeah, fair.
You know what you did. Yeah, Ong looks at you, he's like, fuck you! And then he like takes off flying into the air.
Wonderful. I just want him to scope out where we're going and see if he can find an orphanage.
Yeah. He's like, there's a lot of trees!
Okay, thank you, Ong.
It's gonna rain!
Yeah, just don't talk. I don't need you to talk anymore. Just let me know if there's danger, okay?
He's like, trees!
Okay, great. Just let me know, okay? Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, he doesn't. I mean, in the distance, he can like see like the edge of the forest, but it's pretty far out. And yeah,
it is.
That's all I see. Yeah, far out, man. Far out. However, Togu, on the ground, as Darrow's having this telepathic conversation with his summoned companion, you both hear this. You hear a scream, and it's certainly Jolie's voice. What does that sound like, Jolie? As you're used to hearing from Jolie very often, the age-old Jolie scream, which in her good and bad, You're very confused on what it means.
I'm gonna look back at Daro and draw a church key and say, "We gotta go now!" and then take off towards the screen.
All right, let's do it. And I just kind of hobble along.
Hubble.
Okay. Oh God, what is that?
It's
Darrow.
to Yarny Darrow. Just
Wait,
hobbling along.
where did that come from? When did that happen?
Oh, you weren't around last
yeah.
week. Amanda,
Oh, yeah.
Amanda got one of our friends to make me a Yarny Darrow.
Man, dude, I hope your character survives. You know.
I mean, it's okay if he doesn't, because it'll be my fault. So
One of them was certainly your fault. One of them was more mine, but I think that's what you meant. So here's the deal. You guys sprint towards that, and you run like in the direction that you hear it, which is over to the left somewhere from where you were going. And you're like breaking through all these different like trees and these bushes, and you're like getting kind of scraped, but you like don't care. You're just full adrenaline running. And you're going through like you even step through like some muddy parts, and like Daryl's like, oh my God, like it's getting muddy and gross. And you guys make it through this clearing, and in front of you, you do realize that you've made it to the Oddlings orphanage. However, you see Jolie freaking out. I mean, you've never seen her so ecstatic, but also frightening to you. As you look at her brother Jolly, who has some sort of female next to him and two little ones. And for the first time, Jolie, you get to see your nephew, your niece, and your new sister-in-law.
Aww.
I'm just running around them in a circle.
And Jolly's doing the same thing. He's like,
and you know when like dogs get like really spazzy and excited and they kind of like chase their own tail, and then like we're like all doing that, and I'm just like loving on the little kids and hugging the new lady.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like freaking out.
Everybody's
everyone's like sniffing each other
all over the place.
Yeah, everyone's sniffing each other and chasing each other's butts and stuff. It's like crazy. But yeah, Togu, you and Daryl were both like weapons drawn, ready to fight, only to see what might be the happiest, most momentous occasion Jolie's had since you met her.
Jolie,
I guess we don't need these, huh?
Yeah, I think she might be having a bit of a good time. I don't know what to do or say. Do they need money?
Here. No, they're fine. Let's that's Jolie's brother actually. That's Jolly. Yeah.
Would
I want to do like a quick wave.
It's Togu and Daryl. Come here. I have some new friends and family for you to meet.
More family, huh?
Family. Jolly got married.
Jolly, it's good. You got married, Jolly. Congratulations. Mazel tov, my man.
And you just see him like start to sniff you, and he's like, "Togu, is that you?"
You know it is. And I want to give him a big hug, but then like I'm little, so
yeah. I mean, and he licks your entire head, and he's just like,
"Cool,
I missed you, bud."
I want to itch him behind the ears and be like, "Good to see you, man."
And then you see him like become like an intense. He's like, "Who's that?"
This is our friend Daro.
You just had a child?
Yeah, what are their names even? I'm just so excited to meet y'all. What are your names, little buddies? I'm your aunt.
Sometimes people say hello, but yes,
would you like when I hear when people have them, they like presents.
I whispered to Jolly, I'm like, hey, this guy actually has a lot of money, and maybe he can be on like the board of directors for the orphanage and like kind of fund some of our, our projects that we want to do. He's somebody good to have on the team. Anyway,
You just see like his ears go up. He's like, "Well, now it's wonderful to meet you."
Yes. I just want to make sure that you feel properly congratulated for your child having.
Oh,
Would how much is a lot of gold to you?
well, I mean, I don't really.
You don't look poor.
I don't. Well, we don't really accept gifts around here, but and then you just see him just look around, and the whole place is kind of a mess. They've repaired all these burnt buildings with like shambles, and he's like, "Well, I think about 7,000 gold would be great."
Well, I mean, are you sure that's enough? Not to be rude, but this is kind of a shithole.
Yeah, I said
Hey, no.
700,000.
Well, that might be a bit much for a child having. I don't have that on me.
Sorry,
but...
I was imagining all these zeros, and I added just one too many. So
okay,
one
well,
less than that.
For child having time, I feel like do you all have like is it tax deductible if I were to donate too? So
absolutely, we can write you a little one of those little receipts on some tree bark, and yeah, when it comes to taxes and stuff, you could totally use that and write some of it off.
And you pay to the Commonwealth of Farkle, right? That's what you're referring to.
Well,
that's also what happens when someone casts shrink on tax.
Paying taxes is kind of a something I don't really do, but I like to let them know where some of my money goes sometimes. So
yeah, just keep it for your records.
Well,
yeah.
Since you're such a kind contributor to our little community here, I think both you and Togu and Jolie would like to meet my new family. And he like turns to the side.
I don't want to do that.
He's like it'll be great.
I want to try and like elbow him like just in the side when he says I don't want to do that.
You like, dog, you.
Shut up, dude.
Oh,
no, like a dude, shut up.
Shut your mouth. Yeah. And you see Jolly just like full of excitement to finally like explain this. And he says, Jolie, this here's my wife, Mary. And these are our two kids, Pincer and Jolie the second.
Oh God! I start crying immediately when he says Jolie the second. You did it! Oh my God, it's so kind of you. Hi, little babies.
I named her Jolie after you, your mom Jolie, our great grandma Jolie, our great grandma Jolie. It skips every generation except this one, and our great grandma Jolie.
One more great, but yeah.
I've never been good at maths, hence the number issue with your friend earlier.
Yeah. And I've never been good with letters, so look at us.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Twins! That we are.
Well,
a Rossbrook child tradition whenever we have children is to dance in a circle. Would you all like to do that with me?
Oh, come on. Immediately, I'm grabbing everybody's hands.
Wow.
And we're just ringing around the rosy.
Yeah, let me find dance party music. I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, I know a great dance party music.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it was copyright. Cool.
Hey, Jolie, do you think we could throw a little bit of like a party for you guys? I want to celebrate the two new little ones and marry you and me coming back. I want to see everybody.
Oh, well, I couldn't impose. Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
Yes! Jolie takes off to like all the cabins.
Okay, yeah,
and
all,
just starts,
all
like,
8
banging
of
on
the
the
warring
doors.
cabins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you had names for all of them, and those names are on the
Blueberry
doors.
and Poodle Pants.
Yeah, Poodle Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the kids, and there's a lot of new kids. However, there is one tiefling boy named Kilp that you recognize, Jolie, that comes out and immediately hugs you. He seems like at least 3 years older than when you saw him last.
Kilp, you have gotten so tall.
Yeah, it's only been a few months, but he seems like he's gone through some sort of growth spurt. Yeah, you're like looking up to him.
Wow, look, you're wearing high waters. I gotta fix those for you, dude. And I'll kind of unhigh water them. I'll cast mending. Give him some bell bottoms.
Yeah.
And this is the style now.
He like
I've traveled.
He takes off his girdle and he's like, "Oh well, I guess I don't need that."
Oh, honey, that girl's still look cute with the bell bottoms. Give you a nice little shape. Feel free to keep it on.
You have it's almost like a weird vibe to him, almost as if he seems like a new man. And you look at Kilp and he just turns down to you. And last time you heard his voice, it was different than this. And now when he talks, he's like, "Oh hey, how are you?"
You are growing.
Yep, I found new purpose in life.
What's that?
I love salmon jerky.
My God, my heart! I love tuna jerky. We're gonna have to share recipes.
Well, a magician never tells his secrets, but maybe I could do that this once.
Please.
It's pepper.
Oh.
Don't tell anyone.
Pepper. Okay, secrets. Hey, we're throwing a party. Tell everybody, okay?
I'll tell all the children that I'm 3 months older than now. Did they stop in time and he didn't? Ha ha! But he walks over to the rest of you guys. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm an adult. My name's Kilt.
Nice to meet you. I'm Togu.
Hello, Togu. Good day, sir. And you?
Wait, have you been at this orphanage for a while?
At least 3 months plus some.
Do I recognize Kilp?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, technically, you saw all the kids when they existed at that time.
That's what
I put on a puppet show.
I put on the puppet show for the kids. I'm curious if
you remember him like clapping along, being like, "This is so great," and he's also conquered his lisp. So,
hey, I tell you what, man, you look great. It's great to see you, Kilp.
Thank you.
Kilp, my name is Darrow. Are you from a family? Is anyone around here? Or where are you from? What line are you?
Yikes! Orphanage.
Oh fuck! I want to be like, give us 1 second, and I want to pull Darrow away from everybody and be like, hey, I'm not sure if you knew, so Jolie and Jolly, they run an orphanage.
Oh, like places where their parents don't have any money.
No, well, I mean, they don't exist. So I guess yes, but
they don't exist because they don't have any money.
Their parents are so poor that they are no longer living.
Oh, so they have negative money.
Exactly.
They
but
lost
only their
it.
parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I give some of them a little bit of money, will they have parents again?
Not even close.
The equation of orphanage.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here then. But
I tell you what we're doing.
Should I?
We're dancing. That's all.
Okay, we're gonna dance. Should I have Ong hang out with some of them? Would Ong make them feel better for having parents that don't have money? Yeah, he'll do it.
Probably not. Probably not a great idea.
He'll do it. I'm gonna have him do it. Ong, hang out.
Okay.
He just arrives. He's like, hang out.
Yeah, just play with the fucking kids. I don't know. I'm scared.
You just see him keep landing on different kids and like pecking them. They're like, ah, like running away. And he's like,
I want to put on the falconry glove. I want to put on the falconry glove and see if he comes back to the glove.
He's currently okay. Well, he's not flying, but let's say he travels to the next kid. So he's like pecking this kid. He's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and like eventually he like goes to the next kid. He's like, whoa.
I'm sorry. Hey,
he just crashes on your hand.
What do you say we keep on your shoulder, Darrow?
I mean, yeah, sure. That Whatever. On just get in my bag, and I want him to get in the bag with the D&D fleshlight that I still have. The flesh cylinder.
Why did you clarify that it was in the game? You know,
because he definitely has one in real life, so it has to be his like in-game one.
It's a D&D one.
It's not a real Zeus. It's a fake Zeus.
It has attributes.
Yeah, I'm in a committed relationship. I don't need one.
-1 charisma.
Oh, at least. Well, yeah. So you guys kind of like start to dance. You do your like circle dance around the fire. All the kids are like having fun. And Daryl, you end up next to Jolly, and you guys are dancing together. And he's like, "Man, it's crazy because I know you were saying something about money and different things, and actually one of the kids' parents did come back and take him. Apparently, left him there. Supposedly, they thought he was sent to some sort of like school or something, or some all boys school, but they did come back. It just took about 16 years, and they're quite wealthy. So,
what is their name?
You know, I can't remember. There was a family name to it. Jolie, do you remember that one kid from the family that left him, and you're married to him in real life, and
the Denelope clan?
Yeah, that's it. The Denelope clan. Yeah.
Yeah, the Denelope are amazing folk.
Yeah,
well,
have you ever actually spent any time with the Tenedolopes?
Oh, I mean, I can't say longer than when they arrived after 16 years of sending their child to an adoption agency.
Yeah, they're the worst people on the entire planet. They are so good at spending other people's money.
You're just like dancing while you're talking.
I dance like shit.
Yeah, you're like.
If you got the opportunity, did you make any money off of them being here?
We don't make money off of kids being here.
You should. Why not?
We give kids a family. We give kids happiness, education, a sense of belonging.
Ooh,
that's right.
By giving them money, right?
No, see, Darrow, I think you got the world all sorts of upside, tipsity-topsity. You
As
know,
we say.
Money. That's right.
I always say that every morning.
He does. That's how he wakes up. Well, upside, tipsity-topsity.
Now I'm all uprights.
Austin, how much gold do I have on my person right now?
I have no idea.
We've never talked about this.
We haven't. And I feel like
we can make it up.
Yeah, well, no, I feel like we had a lot of encounters or situations where you actually didn't have any money because you have all this money, but it's like in some bank somewhere. So
yeah.
I just want you to end up in a situation like your last character. You don't have any money. Let's say you write this down.
You need
somewhere.
A new checkbook.
You have like 20 grand, which is not very much. That's like penance. You know, it's like nothing to throw in his
for me. Yeah, it's like pocket change for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just like to take like 200 gold and just like scatter it around. Just like I just want to throw it into the crowd
of children.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they feverishly grab the money. Yeah. That's super fun.
Who was saying money doesn't fucking matter now? Look at them. I made them more happy than you have all day. Look at that. I take another 50 gold and just scatter it to the wind.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, the kids are having fun. Like, well, that's nice of you, Daryl. Although,
what I'm saying is, money's not the most important thing in the world. It can help, that's for sure.
But I take another 50 and just throw it out there.
Jesus.
But hey, if you're handing it out for free, come on, kids, there's gold down here.
Yeah, they're like, yay!
And I'm gonna break the dancing circle and just keep saying hi to all the little oddlings.
Mm. Yeah, and you like know most of them. There are some new kids, but yeah, I mean, you meet all these children, especially your new niece and nephew, Jolie the Second and Pincer. I wrote Jolie squared, so that's what we're going with. And you guys are dancing, and Jolly breaks off and comes to talk to you, Jolie, in a much more like kind of like serious tone, and just kind of walks up to you. He's like, Jolie, I'm very excited to see you. My new wife and my own family. I love that we have the opportunity for them to meet you. But
I was gone for a really long time, Jolly, and I gotta apologize because I just left. I didn't even write to you, like I said I would. I got really really swept up in what happened, and I have we have a lot of catching up to do, a lot of stories. I got revenge, but it didn't feel good. I guess I'll come clean. I killed Tarlac. The Bottlecap Brigade and I did.
His name was
Tarlac? Wasn't it?
It was Karlak.
Karlak. You know how I am. I get my K's and my T's mixed up. It's part of my...
you done that since a babe. I'm not sure.
Know.
I'm not sure it's Karlak either, but absolutely.
I thought my name was Dolly until I was 5.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm certain that that's not his name. But I know that you definitely did something for us. I can feel it. Something's different about you. You're changed.
I know. I have. And I want to tell you all about it. I do.
Right. Well,
I think I might. I don't know. It feels good to be here. How was it cleaning up the orphanage? When I left, it was still in pieces. And
well, I'm glad you brought that up.
I know you had it handled. But...
There ain't two rights to a wrong to doing this the correct way. And well, I just basically had to clean up. We rebuilt slowly with what we had, the meager supplies that we had to bring this old Oddlings orphanage back to being the straight shooter that it once was. And really, it's looking good now. I mean, I'm happy. I've turned out that I'm a bit of a handyman, as they say. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Yeah.
And you look, and they're like beat up and bruised, and their paws, not hands. And he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry." Yeah.
Oh hey, hold on. Let's play patty cake really quick. Let me give you a little healing. And I'll give him a little healing.
Oh, he's like, no, Joe, he's like, oh, it's actually.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, he's like, okay. I've never been good at that, Gabe, but that felt nice. Look, there's something I gotta tell you though. First off, I gotta say that I'm so happy to know that you took care of the man that killed our mama and papa. And alternatively, though, as we call them, mama and papa. Alternatively, though, I do want to say this. It's been kind of strange around here with you gone, especially lately. As much new kids have showed up, just as many have disappeared. In fact, over the last month or so, I've actually seen a decrease in orphans. It seems almost like they're disappearing or something.
Disappearing?
Yeah,
like somebody's taking them?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no signs of who's taking them, what's happening?
Well, look,
have you been able to?
With just little old me running the show here, if I leave, I endanger the entire group. But it's been strange. Something's off.
What about the older counselors and stuff? Or have they seen anything?
Well, as you know very well, there are no older counselors and never have been, and that's what it's like to say no instead of yes. And
I know we got rid of the counselor program a long time ago, but maybe
they just weren't a good fit, were they?
Yeah, they always ended up just hooking up with each other.
Yeah,
they always get to that age
of not good fits. Togu, Daryl, we have a new counselor program that I think you would be wonderful for. It's more of a volunteer, but in the end, it is rewarding.
I would rather do literally anything else.
Hey, well, Daryl, hold on. Give him a second. Like maybe there's a job that's just perfect for you.
Did we overhear the kidnapping thing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he just called out to you guys from the dancing line. You're like, what? Okay. You go over there.
Yeah, no, I never want to know. No.
Dara, what if you help the orphanage with their money?
I'm already planning on doing that. I have to secure the proper funds.
Hey.
I don't want to do it out of my travel purse.
Hey, Dara, then guess what, man? Welcome to the Oddlings Orphanage, Counselor Darrow. I'm Counselor Togu.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, you see Jolie and Jolly like run around you, Togu, like excited. And they stop and look up at you. Like, Togu, it is a privilege and an honor to welcome you to the new camp counselor team. I am so excited to have you on board. First off, my first mission is give me a high five. And he like puts it up. He's like, "Come on, somebody."
I just want to like go up close to him and just like look at him and be like,
"We're both pretty short." You're like, "Woo, yeah, it's beautiful."
High five to start.
Yeah.
High five to start.
High five to start. Hashtag high five to start.
We need to post that.
Yeah, we do.
It's on the Patreon.
Is it?
Yeah, it's going to be.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be, which means it isn't now. And he's like, and your second mission as a camp counselor is to figure out what the hell's been going on with these kids disappearing. Okay, they're kind of just vanishing out of nowhere.
Wait, hold on. High five not to start.
Oh,
did you say kids disappearing?
You need to say that a little quieter. Kind of more of a hush whisper.
Charlie, how many kids are we talking about?
I'm not sure if you referred to me by your name or mine, but at least 5 to 10 over the last month.
Wait, 5 to 10?
You don't know who.
Okay, with you gone, the bookkeeping hasn't been so good. I gotta be honest. You definitely were an asset to the orphanage.
Jolly, I need you to stop talking for a second.
Jolie's in shock.
Is 5 to 10 children a lot of children to not be in a place that they should be?
Any number of children is a bad number to not be where they should be.
Okay, would it be helpful if I hired some people to help this man do whatever he's doing? Because that seems like it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, we don't want just anybody hired to, to be around kids and stuff. We do kind of need to go through a process.
A vetting process, yes. No, of course.
Darrow, I don't think it's a matter of paying people. And then Togu looks at Jolie and says, I think it's a matter of getting the brigade back together.
Well, we can do that as well. I'd just like to I'd like to take a step I'd like to take a step back and call Ong over and make it so they can't hear me. I'd like to take a little note, and I'd like to write a note and tie it onto Ong's leg. And I'll DM you, Austin, for what the note says, but I want to just say Ong fly and then turn back to everyone.
Yeah, it's just like fuck you. Fuzz.
We lost somebody.
It looks great on the stream as usual, so who did we lose?
We look amazing right now.
You know what? It's crazy that happened because I was just about to tell you guys that it's time to go on break. We will see you in a minute. And sorry, it looks like a mess. You can at least still see me, and that's great.
So everyone at home knows, Joe's dog crawled under his desk and knocked his power strip loose, which is why we lost him.
Which is why everyone looks so dope right now. So we will see you guys in 10 minutes. Sorry that our production value always sucks. And we'll see you in 5-10 minutes or so. Love you, appreciate you. See you in a bit. Hello, we are back, and we have a lot of interesting things in store for you the next 5 to 10 minutes. So I hope you're watching, because everyone's in the wrong
I can't hear
place.
anybody now.
What?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I don't like that. Can you hear me now?
There it goes.
Okay, good. Yes. Good. Well, that was stressful because that wasn't one of the surprises. Our first surprise is I'm going to have to fix everybody because they're in the wrong place for the most part. And while I do that, Joe has stuff that he wants to talk about. Joe, take it away.
Hi, guys. Do you know the infamous, famous, super cool blogger hand trick?
Yeah, I think you do.
Well, let me use it really quick to show you these beautiful.
Wow.
You see all three of those? Those are all from Dice Envy, and one of them was a gift from our very own Flesh Tube drawing Goblin's Horde 309.
Whoa.
And that is another surprise we have in store for you.
Yeah.
But
More ways than one.
we are affiliates with Dice Envy, and you can find our affiliate link at diceenvy.com/Bottlecap Brigade. They have tons of cool dice. They put out a whole new stone set where it's kind of like this weird, cloudy, colorful stone deal. They have red and green and blue and yellow, I believe.
Whoa.
So go check those out. It's a whole new category of theirs. And I don't know if you know this, but we have a Patreon, and we will be releasing cool new exclusive content on there, like all the maps that Sam makes,
All of them.
and
Is that
Yeah.
I hope that's
background stories and feet pics. Just to let us know who.
true. I know.
It could be strangers in the street. We'll get that for you.
I do have that special thing prepped, Joe, whenever you want it.
So
Do it.
the
Yay!
special thing is going to pop up for you right now.
Do it.
Can you explain what
How
this
do you
is?
think it would talk?
Oh God.
What was it?
Wait. Are we talking during use or
Yeah.
not?
Oh.
Oh
So-
God.
I don't think anyone uses this.
No, I bet somebody does.
I feel like it just breathes hard. Like,
It's a flashlight. I'm sure plenty of people use it.
Yeah.
It's like a flounder fish
You
with
could-
more teeth.
You could catch one of those in the ocean if you're lucky. You find them near places like Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Anyway, what you guys are looking at is very well described as Darrow's flesh tube, which is different.
That's what it is.
And who did this, Sam? Who made this thing?
Goblin's Horde Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, man.
Great friend of the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for drawing this up. I'm sorry that it exists.
I'm not gonna say thank you, but it was wonderful for sharing.
It brought me a lot of joy.
Consistently.
I think
you
I
are
think
the
it
best
brings
person ever.
Daryl a lot of joy too.
We were all laughing so hard during that break.
It looks
I'm
painful,
fucking
but I get it.
framing this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Printing and framing.
Yes.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna dive back into the session. So no more flesh tubes. So we're gonna switch perspectives again a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like that's what we're doing exactly. And Eridris, Esmeralda, and Tack. Actually, not you, Tack. Esmeralda, Eridris, you guys walk in, and you see Prakel like pointing at this woman who's kind of being like yelled at and abused by this tall high elf man, while she is like stirring this pie, like stir faster, and you guys look over to the side and you also see Tack stirring a thing.
Tech, stop. What? You don't have to do that right now, Tech. You don't. It's fine.
I thought it was. Sorry, I get so used to doing tack work.
I understand.
I'll put that to the side.
He's like, "Who's told you to put that down?"
I'm sorry, sir. He's
I don't
not
actually
one of-
work here.
Yeah.
You don't. All right.
No.
Well, I think you're pretty good. You're at least decent at pot stirring.
I got that move down.
You know, I could use someone like you around here.
No,
It's a bit of a
no,
mess.
you can't. Tack, you are a Bottlecap Brigade member. You can. We can do other things.
I have a fetch quest to complete.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to hire him because that would mean that there was like pay involved. But I think he is pretty good at menial tasks.
Wait. Did you just say that hiring would involve pay?
No, I didn't.
Well, then I'm out. Later. Peace. Find yourself other tack work.
Wait, are you wanting to be paid or are you not wanting to be paid?
I want to be paid.
Oh yeah, of course. So we pay in an absorbent amount of different ways for our labor. This is just one of many things that you could do if you worked for the Boylekin Imports.
I want to like try to like scooch toward Pranthea without being noticed.
He's like, not too close to the merchandise, will you? Thank you.
You're selling people?
Sorry?
You're selling people, or you mean the merchandise that they're stirring?
Oh no, we sell lots of products, services, if you will. A lot of options.
Can we buy her?
Because he's like, who sent you?
Me?
Who are you with?
Who are you with?
Have you ever heard?
Yeah, Fellatio, who are you with?
He turns to Esmeralda. He's like, quiet, product. What were you saying?
Careful, she freaks the fuck out.
No, did you just call me a product? I'm stomping my heels.
No,
he called you a product.
I was saying you're a product of the system. I'm feminism.
And you're the system.
Hey, Pranthea, are you getting paid for the work that you're doing? By the way, we have your kid.
She's like, and she like stops and drops the stir. We'll call it a stir rod. That sounds more fun. And
a ladle?
Big spoon.
I'm just like pointing at Prakel, just like
Prakel.
I am staring this guy. Philandriel, is that his name?
Who knows anymore? Yeah, it's
Fellatio.
Philandriel.
It's Philandriel.
Philandriel. I am very much in his face.
Yeah, you're all puffer fish right up on his biz. And
I'm a second away from raging.
Wow.
You're all puffer fish on his biz.
Up in his biz, man. Yeah.
And I'm
That's a quote.
pretty tall, so I'm like probably looking down at him.
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys are staring at each other and you're having this exchange, but certainly this Prakel and his mom, Pranthea, are having this moment, and you just see her like, Prakel, and run over and grab him. It's like, I didn't know if you'd made it. I lost you. I mean, after we and they just both start crying. Prakel's like, Mom. And you guys are watching.
I want to
this.
closely inspect the look about the room for details.
Yeah. So without a doubt, the whole place is filled with only women that seem to be working. And the last time you were here, there were like large kind of abominations, as I think I described them, that look like sewn together bodies, reanimated. And it seems to be totally like a different vibe, but a similar mission. And as you look around, just actually do a perception roll.
9.
Oh yeah, you look around and you're like, those are different people. And then you kind of just like look at I forgot his name already. Philandriel? Is that what I'm going with?
Philandriel, yeah.
Philandriel,
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. I'll just write it down so it's in the old noggin. Philandriel. You look at him and he just seems kind of different. Like he's like he seems odd to you, like not the flanger
Yeah.
you recall.
I'm sorry, Felicio. You seem much. It's weird because it's like you're more pleasant, but not so much. As I look around the rest of the room.
Yeah, he's like moving around this like puffer fish that's about to explode. He's like, "Well, sorry, this merchandise is in the way."
Call me a merchandise one more time, little man.
we're the same height. You're kind of a tall lass.
No, go for
it. Two.
I said lass. Moving on. Certainly things have changed. It's a bit different, but basically, we're under new ownership. So, yeah, I mean, it was my father's store, and he ran it well. But certainly we've had to make some changes. Some new labor laws came into place. You can no longer have abominations as labor. So we did have to find a new source to stay cost productive, as I'm sure you understand as a businessman like yourself. And we've done that. Exactly. It's running. It's
So you're not the same Felicio that we met earlier.
I'm sorry. My father Flandreau? Is that the word you're thinking of?
Yeah.
It's just what you said sounded very different. Maybe a different word entirely.
Oh, I mean, it's I kind of have to respect someone in order to remember their name.
I snap as best I can.
You said. Suddenly, snake jazz comes on.
Yeah.
So you're looking for that reference. And yeah, second best episode of Rick and Morty of all time. And yeah, he just looks. He's like, well, that's kind of a mean thing to say, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
All right. Hostility is your intention. Well, that's wonderful. If you guys look towards that direction, and he points at the door, he's like, that would be the best way to leave promptly.
It doesn't look like these. I want to look over at Pranthea and check out her condition.
Yes. So she seems to be in some sort of like shabby clothes, like a robe that's old, maybe torn and beat up quite a bit. And you notice on her like top right, like back, near her left shoulder, there seems to be some sort of symbol, and you know this to be like kind of the symbol of slavery.
Can I look around and see if everybody has that?
It seems like all of them do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't look like your employees here are very well taken care of. None of them are wearing bell bottoms.
That actually went out of fashion about 2 months ago. When was the last time you were in Farkle?
Not that I know of. I mean, as far as I know, bell bottoms are absolutely in.
Well, look at you. Obviously, you're completely out of style at this point. You look like a complete idiot.
Yeah, that's true. That's super true. Okay. Well. Hey, Brakel.
They're like crying, and he like stops. Mom, this is Eritris. He helped me. Some of them weren't as helpful, but Eritris was. He was really nice.
Hi, it's very nice to meet you, Pranthea.
And he like grabs your hands like, thank you so much. And you just see the guy like no touching, back away.
I'm standing in between them, and I fucking slap his hand away when he does that no touching thing.
Offense.
Yeah.
You would break your sea culture to hit my hand?
Oh, you want to talk about culture? How about you don't own people and don't call women merchandise and get the fuck out of here?
I don't know why I'm comparing that to Snake anymore, but we'll stop. Yeah, these participants chose willingly to be in their position.
I want to look at Pranthea as if to say, is that true?
And you just see her like.
I just want to give her a look to confirm.
She like tears up. She's like, "It's true."
How many other options did you have?
It's funny you say that because I had none. He took me and took care of me. Said he'd help find my boy, and he did.
Actually, we got here by complete accident. We were aiming.
Not by any means is that true. And absolutely, I did everything I could to bring this kid to you now.
Every time he points,
Why? He's like no. I need to stop talking with my hands. Yeah. By all means, Pranthea, I brought you exactly what I promised you.
I just want to look at Tack and Esmeralda, and just and then for a moment, and then look at Flandril and be like, well, yeah, it looks like Prakel got back to his mom, and Brigade, I think our job's done, huh?
Yeah, it looks like she has more than one option now. So I actually could think of a couple options for everybody in here. Why don't we just take everybody and go?
Okay.
If they entered willingly, they can leave willingly. Right?
We know
actually a very good
great place for you to work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We know a great place.
We all do.
Where you won't be accosted by some non-fashioned little...
You'll get paid more.
And I look at Philandril and I go, I lean in, I go, you'll never go to prom.
He's like, rude. Regardless of your misdeeds, it is wonderful of you to bring the boy here. I'm sure we'll find many uses for him. However, his mother, as well as a lot of the merchandise here, are absolutely under our agreement and contract. It would be impossible for that contract to be broken, as it were.
Can I see this contract?
Certainly. And he just like points to their shoulders, like a blood oath made only by one individual to another, one soul to a soul, offering their services in exchange for the goods and the quality of life that comes with it.
Is there some clarification in terms of quality of life that?
Certainly, the bare minimum needed, the hospitality required for life, food, shelter, water, everything that you could possibly need to flourish in life and stay in good health.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're flourishing.
Yeah, they're like all like, and they're like skinny. Yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah. Well, hey, Esmeralda, Tack, why don't we go up and meet with the rest of the brigade, and just kind of fill them in and let them know that we found Prakel's mom, and it'll be all set. I'm playing on the likelihood that Tack and Esmeralda know that that's not what I mean.
Ooh. Yeah, so you guys can decide whether you get it or not.
Well, knowing that Airdris is a hero, Tackle Bake, oh, wink a couple times at him. Oh, yeah. Let's get out.
Let's just get out.
Let's leave them to their tack work.
Nice.
I don't think I would have caught it that suddenly. That subtly. What's happening?
What'd you say,
Posture
Sam?
check.
Oh.
Posture check.
Posture check. I don't think I would have caught it that subtly, like Airdris doing that.
Okay. Yeah, do what you do.
So
Do the thing.
Still staring at him like, I don't think we're gonna just let this continue.
Everyone has to hydrate 3 times.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of
5 times.
hydrating.
Get real threatening.
It's a lot of vodka. Thank you guys for hydrating me so well. Appreciate you, Twitch stream.
I want to turn to Esmeralda and be like, Esmeralda, I feel like the heroic thing to do in this situation, since we are the Bottlecap Brigade and we are heroes, is to of course leave the establishment as it is, and definitely totally not do anything outside of what a hero would do. We definitely want to make sure that all that heroics are heroic and maintain the heroisms.
And I look over at Esmeralda and I'm winking a bunch.
Okay.
He's got a twitch, it looks like.
I go, oh God. And I see that if I were to stay, I would be by myself, and I know that that's not good. And I say, fine. And I walk away, but I keep turning around and giving him a very evil cat eye.
You see him like waving, he's like, bye, merchy merch.
I flip him off using my feet.
See you later, Felicio.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's just like toes.
You missed a really big opportunity to like flip him off because you have flippers, right?
Oh,
shit.
Flipper him off.
I flip in the air. No, I'm just kidding. I flip him off in merfolk, which is double offensive.
Yeah, it goes swimmingly.
Cool. Yeah. I leave one of my rotten apples on the ground.
You took him to school.
Yeah.
Wow.
A fish, I got
My dad would love these.
He's like, to my watery grave. All right, we'll move on. So you guys leave after flipping him off. And Ergis, you're about to say something to the group. And you notice in the corner of your eye, you look over. And you see like what seems to be like some sort of like homeless man. I mean, he's like almost like he's just like laying, he's just barely wearing any clothes. And what pops out to you is that he's drinking a beverage. The beverage seems to be some sort of bottle with a purple cap, and on it you can just see nuts with a Z at the end, covering half the label. And it sticks out to you and frustrates you.
Yeah. I look and I see and it's almost like it just, if there was a camera, the camera would be like right up on Burgess' face. And he'd be like, God damn it.
While he's having this realization, I'm just like, why did we leave, you guys? Oh wait, is Prakel with us?
No.
No.
So I just want to turn to Esmeralda, and Tag's like, all right, let's go over here. And I just like motion like away from the place, but towards like an alleyway. Like we don't want to be in the same place, but also we don't want to be out in the open.
Okay, you guys, you find a little alleyway. It's actually right next to the homeless
still
guy.
winking at him.
Cool. So wait, it's right next to the homeless man?
Yeah, and as you walk to him, he's like, penny for your thoughts.
And
I go, what the fuck's a penny?
I'm gonna I'll flick him a gold piece.
And he like cash. He's like, that's not what I'm. Oh, cool.
Sweet. And then I want to make sure that we're not within earshot of the homeless guy.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, he like watches you go with his like almond milk mustache as you pass by, like feeble, and you just pass by him, and then he like looks back out, and he's like, I love the nuts. I love to drink these nuts. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts. The slogans in my head. It's a jingle.
I turn to Esmeralda and Tack. I'm like, all right. First off, fuck that guy. Am I right?
Holy shit.
He's
Yes, thank you.
Jerk.
God damn.
Oh my god. I thought we were seriously just gonna leave him there. Like, okay, we did our job. What did you do?
Oh no, fuck no. We're gonna stake this shit
let's
out.
burn the whole thing down.
Yeah,
Let's
I was
get the
thinking
people
that.
out first. Leave that
Yes.
fucker in.
Guys,
fucker.
It looks like these nuts have come to Icker.
Explain, please.
Actually,
Well,
Esmeralda, you have heard from some of your crab folk friends of some tyrannic pollution taking place with the cultivation and creation of almond milk by the company that was established in Musiv in Skoling called These Nuts.
Okay.
An almond milk distributor and MLM.
Oh my god. So I've only heard of these people from Crab Poke, which are, kind of freaky people anyway.
True.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were like super real. What does it have to do with, freeing Prakel and his now imprisoned slave mom?
Well, Togu and I were in Skoling and it's actually it's run by a total dickhead. I'm spacing on his name, but he used to be kind of a good guy.
Lactose.
Lactose intolerant.
Our first
Son of a
Patreon
bitch.
creation.
Our first Patreon.
Anyway, he used to work at Togu's bar. Then they fired him because he sucks. And then he starts this MLM and uses slave labor to brew up almond milk.
So is that what they
And then
were
it pollutes
making
the
in that
ocean.
store? Oh, you don't have to
I don't
tell me
know.
about the ocean. I'm sorry. I'm still really riding high on that energy that I brought to the shop. Oh boy. When do we get to punch him in the face?
I know, right? I didn't. I was so distracted by how different the employees were from last time that I couldn't really get a good look at the liquid or even how powerful that dickhead was. But I feel like we need to meet up with the rest of the brigade, have a stakeout, free those slaves, and beat the shit out of that guy if we can.
Oh, yeah. And then burn it down.
Yes.
We could
Burn
also
it
maybe
down.
I don't know, maybe Jolly would like to run it as something completely different. We can just have a hostile takeover.
Burn it
And
down.
turn it into a hostel.
Yeah. Oh.
A hostile takeover.
Or maybe like a bakery.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Delicious.
could still just burn it down.
Oh man.
Wait, no, just kidding. I was gonna say we could have prom there, but no. No, that would be a stupid idea.
Well,
But yeah, we can go meet up with them. That's a good idea. We could use the
Okay.
help. We don't know what we're going to run into.
Yeah.
last time we tried, a couple of minotaurs knocked us out, and so I would like to not make the same mistake twice, and this time do it fucking right.
You guys have tried to take over that exact same shop before.
No, we actually tried to take over the headquarters. It was surprisingly easy to get into, but I think that they knew that we were coming.
Do you think he suspects anything now?
I mean, we were pretty mean to him, but honestly, I don't give a shit. He's kind of an asshole.
As long as we could still punch him in the fucking dick.
Oh, we will punch him in the dick so many times. Up top.
At least 3.
I high five it with my foot.
Which is easy
Yeah.
for you. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
you didn't like.
It just goes up.
It's like a Ryu kick, just like
yeah,
Yeah.
just immediately up.
Like a Barbie leg just comes up like
Mhm. That's exactly what it
without
is.
me moving.
Visually and physically. I mean, it's exactly what it is.
All right, let's go track down the rest of the brigade. I think I remember the way.
They went to the orphanage.
Yeah.
I remember getting there because, man, I miss Ong. But he said, let's go back to the orphanage, little buddy.
Yeah,
Which,
Ong was a good dude. Remember when he pushed that guy into the elevator and it split him in half?
that was so cool.
You guys
Yeah.
hear just kind of flowing in the wind, like, my name is On.
That voice.
Oh, what the fuck was
Good
that?
memories. Yeah, everyone's liked
Nobody
it
hears
except
it except for Esmeralda. Esmeralda's the only one that hears it.
Esmeralda hears Ong all the time. Esmeralda, you can now write
time she
on
rages.
your character sheet that you are haunted by the ghost of Ong.
Yes, please,
Oh,
thank you.
nice.
I'm haunted by the ghost. I have no idea who
Wait, and by Ong, you mean the character, the Goliath, not
The Goliath.
not
Not the
not
rude magpie.
not Darrow's fucking
Yeah,
imagine magpie.
Yeah.
Kamikaze
Well, you
magpie.
have Esmeralda as your first experience. You have not visually seen whatever this voice is, but this is the first time you've heard it. But it definitely sounded like from the voice that it was a big and burly figure.
Probably lift like 180 pounds.
108 pounds.
1,080 pounds.
Oh my god, that voice sounded like it weighed 180 pounds.
Nobody else hears this. You're just attack. You're like,
Wait,
what?
did you guys hear this? It said, "My name is Ong."
Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
That's weird because he's dead, you creep.
Yeah, you creeper.
Just kidding. You're not a creep, but yeah.
Oh, that's what you were just kidding about that statement. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. A lot's happening
we're
to
good.
me right now.
That's cool. Inanimate objects talk to me. So.
Oh, okay.
Don't
That
get
makes me
this
feel
guy
better.
started.
You just hear from your waist, Tack. He's like, don't tell him about our relationship, Tack.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, he's
And
up there.
I pet the sword a little bit. Yeah, I
I
put him
lean
on my
over
back.
to Esmeralda. I'm like, see.
I don't like being more like that dude, but okay.
It's okay. I'm just a boy. Let's get out of here.
Just a boy. My name's Pinocchio. All right, well, you guys start to head that direction, and you're like, I'm a real boy, and you keep going. Everyone watched that '98 classic. Okay, so I actually don't know the year. Totally made up.
It's like 1940 something.
Yeah. Well, which one are you talking about? I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure Pinocchio came out in
No,
like.
dude, I'm thinking of the one where they did a live action
Like the
and it was
orig-
horrible, but it broke your heart.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, where Pinocchio was played by like a 40-year-old dude.
Yeah, and they actually killed him.
Well, that one wasn't called Pinocchio.
What?
Wasn't that called Geppetto?
It was Geppetto.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pinocchio was in
Geppetto
1940. I just looked it up. Well, 'cause Geppetto.
That's my new
Okay,
online
hold
handle.
on. Which is the one with the little boy live action? And it came
Geppetto.
out- well, it came out when we were young. Is it Geppetto? Is
Geppetto.
that right? All right. Well, cool.
Yeah, because Pinocchio
Who
was filmed.
references Geppetto and
Because
Pinocchio?
wasn't Robin Williams in Geppetto?
I think so. And it
Am
will
I
ruin
misremembering
you.
that?
That movie will ruin you.
No,
I
VJ,
did that.
In a bad way.
VJ. Oh, not VJ. Townend, sorry. Pinocchio. VJ was correct.
It was Drew Carey.
Oh,
Oh, really?
when was the last time you confused Robin Williams with Drew Carey?
I just remember a little boy turning into
It was Drew
like a doll,
Carey.
and it was like, okay.
I didn't even know
Can you
Drew
imagine-
Carey did movies.
Can you imagine being the
Drew
casting?
Carey.
Can you imagine being the casting director and like, I want to make a creepy live action film of Pinocchio, and here's who I have in mind for the lead,
Yeah.
Drew Carey, and they're like, for Pinocchio, he's like, no, for Geppetto.
I think it was like, here's who I have,
Yikes.
who I want for this, and it's like, well, he's not available. They're like, what about him? Like, not
Exactly,
available.
that's
Not
what
available.
happened.
Not
It's just
available.
every-
And it was
happened.
super late at night.
Who is
It's just every
available?
character.
They were like, that guy?
Like, do you think Wayne Brady's available? What about
Oh my
Ryan
God,
Stiles?
please.
Yeah, like,
Colin
no,
Mockery?
No,
They went through the whole
What about
list.
Laura Hall and Linda Taylor?
no. Well done. He's like, no, they all went on
I
to
hope-
Thank you.
very prosperous projects. However, there is one man available from Who's Line.
Drew Blair.
He he can take a break from his show for a while.
Yeah, I actually don't know what he's doing now, but Drew Carey, if you would like to be
Price
a
is
primary
Right.
sponsor.
Price is Right.
Oh, okay.
He was
well,
on
in
the new
between,
Bob Barker.
in between those episodes, if you want to be our sponsor, we're here for you. We'd like to support Drew Carey. We're actually kind of all a fan of Who's Line, and it kind of shows in every way of our D&D
Our next
sessions.
sponsor is going to be Drew Carey, just like sponsoring us to tell the world what he's up to nowadays.
Yeah.
Please.
We'll plug whatever you're up to.
please.
I
every
mean,
day, you know.
I mean, he was gonna
We'll plug
sponsor
you.
us until we just talked shit on him for the last 20
Yeah.
minutes.
I love Drew Carey.
We're gonna
Drew, I'm
we're
on
gonna
your
start
side.
a Drew Carey charity that supports his career.
Drew Carey
Oh,
charity,
the Drew charity.
man. Yeah.
The Drew
Drew
charity.
charity, dude.
Drew Charity's charity. Drew
Jesus.
cares.
I hope you see this. We're gonna move on, and you guys are walking out of the city, and you go by, like, you know, you were at.
I just want to
Boylston
say, in general, I'm on alert at the moment, knowing that D's Nuts have moved into Icker.
Well, that's yet to be seen, but certainly you do know that at least their distribution has reached Icker.
Yeah.
All right, and you come out of that alleyway. You walk by the Hare and the Pony, which is like the local tavern, the drinking hole, as they say. I don't know if they say that. Does anyone say that? And you move past that, and you go by the Audible String, and that's kind of where, I guess, the town center is. There's like a little statue of like this like pony, and there's also like this like squirrel hanging out on top of it. It's very confusing to you, and you do see a crowd, and they're all like kind of cheering, like yeah, yeah. And there seems to be like some opening in the center of this large crowd. You see like money waving in the air. You're like $20 on the little thing.
Oh, the thing is, I think I know what's about to happen, and the meta makes me want to go, but I feel like I wouldn't go. Okay, I mean, it catches my attention at least. I don't know about you guys. I mean, is there anything that I can see through the
Ooh.
crowd, or like
Oh man, you
any
cannot
additional
see
details?
You can, I mean,
Pit fighting.
There seems to be some sort of
Pit fighting is Parrot's
fighting.
history.
yeah.
That's how I
Oh,
gave up
as
my
long as we
monthly
have
ways.
somebody that's character motivated to actually like go into this thing. I feel like Eredris would not be motivated to go, but if one of you guys ends up doing it,
I kind of look at you guys.
Austin Von Johnson wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I kind of look at you guys as Tack, not as Joe. And I put my fingers together and like, ooh, cracks my knuckles a little bit. I'm like, looks like it's time for some tack work. Crack my
Attack.
and I split and I get my eagle on.
Yeah.
I'm just following him. I'm following. I'm
And
like,
so
I
I
like
go,
that energy.
at least just let me check this out because this is where I shine. The pits.
All right.
I
follow.
I want to look up at the sun and see what time of day it is.
Oh man, you stare into the sun, and it like hurts.
And it's a
as you,
solar
like, stare at
eclipse.
it, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
but you like don't close your eyes. You're like, I must know the time, and you stare into this thing, and you look down, and you just see like this constant like black purple spot that's like flashing, and you're like, it's exactly 1 p.m.
Cool. I was like, all right, well, the sun's slightly off center. Yeah. Yeah, it's I guess we have some time before nightfall. Make it quick, Tack. We
oh my God,
really
did
need
you
to meet
just
up.
look
Make it
into
quick.
the sun?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
run
I
over to
mean-
the pits.
It wasn't my intention, but you can kind of tell what time of day it is just by looking up and seeing where the sun is in the sky.
Oh, you look at a shadow, my friend. You just said, hold on, and then stared directly into the sun for like 5 minutes.
Well, that
That's
wasn't really my intention. I just sometimes I
You were
have
forced
to
into
do
it,
things
yeah.
because I'm a piece of shit.
A bit. A bitch to
We
the
all have
daddy.
our-
Yeah.
We all have our demons, and then I
Bitch
follow
to the
Tack.
daddy.
Okay, who's going into the pit or the area?
I follow Tack. I don't know if I'm going.
And Ergis
into
is
the
not
pit.
interested.
You guys can just like hang out.
All right.
I'm back.
Just be quick, you guys. I want to go and is there a fountain or something?
Oh man, there is the statue with the horse and the squirrel. There's like 5 squirrels on top of this like pony looking thing, and it's like it's like up like it's doing this thing.
Is there like a bench nearby?
I mean the whole it's like a circle, and the whole thing it has like seating.
Would it be appropriate for me to sit on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If one were to sit on it,
It is
I would
public
like
seating.
to go and sit on that, like a dad waiting for his kids to come out of the toy store.
Okay.
I'm gonna. What is the pit exactly? Like, what would I be jumping in?
I mean, it's not really a pit. This is a crowd surrounding an area created only because there are people surrounding it. And there seems to be some sort of match where people like throwing down money. You can hear you're like, you just hear 10 to 1, furry to the scale, furry to the scale. And then you just hear like, you're like 20 on the scale. They're like 30 on the fur. That made me cough. And you just hear this yelling, and you guys are kind of confused as you're like getting through different people. And Tack's like able to like go through because he's small, but like Esmeralda, you're like sorry. And like it's like as you bump into people. Excuse me. And you guys like slowly make it to the front, and Tack like pops out between like 2 different like trousers. It's like pops his head through, and then Esmeralda's like right over him. And you guys both see at the same time. And
Just
Tack,
like the slit in the middle, he just pops his head out.
Yeah. Jesus. It looks just like that. He's like, "Bleh," and he just like looks through to see what it is.
God.
Oh God. And Tack, you pop through, and what the image that you guys see is this. You see some sort of like furry rodent, like a skunk looking thing, and it has like its claws out like a little Wolverine, and it's like and it's like biting at this other thing inside of this little area. Maybe like an 8x8 area enclosed by all these bodies. On the other side, you just see this body of a small gecko not even looking at him, and you can tell from the back of him that he's like smoking something with like a cigarette like smoke coming up, and you see him like put it out on the edge of his tail and look at the Wolverine, and it occurs to you, Tack, that this is none other than Woodchop, your close friend. And he turns.
My good pyro friend.
Yeah, he turns. He's like, "Your ass is grass." And they like start to approach him, and you watch him like, it's like 8 times the muscle grows up on him, and he's like, "Ah!" And it's almost like a like where you just see like smoke and like tumbling, like you can't even tell what's happening. And everyone's cheering like, "Ah!" And that's what you see in front of you.
I'm gonna kind of like, am I like at? So I'm pretty much at the front, right?
Yeah, I mean, you basically are.
I'm just gonna put my hands up to my mouth and go, "Fuck him up, Woodchop! Burn him alive!"
And occasionally, out of like this like pile of like smoke and debris and like ash that's flying all around him, you just see like a tail come out, like a claw come out, like and like different things. And eventually, when you say that, you just see this arm go up, like it's like they go back down, and then like you just hear like, and then suddenly it stops, and it settles, and you look over as like all of this dust like starts to settle, as Tack in his hugely muscular gecko body is holding the snapped neck of this Wolverine, and everything's quiet for a second.
Thanks.
Until everyone like screams like, "Yeah!" is all excited, like yelling for him, and people that lost money and won money.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, keep going, man.
Woodchop!
Woodchuck!
Yeah.
Woodchuck!
Well, you just hear people saying, Scaly! 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 You just see him like drop the body and like he's like holding his arms up like just basking in all of the people loving him. He's like, this is my voice now.
This is my voice now.
Esmeralda looks down and she goes, why does this make me nostalgic for high school?
I want to run into the ring and then like grab him by his hand and like hold him up in the air like he's the victor, you know?
Yeah.
But then like have him
yeah, you go to do this and you like grab, you like feel like you make contact with something, you lift it up and you're like, the victor, and you look in your hand, there's nothing there, and you just feel like this movement all over your body, like, he's like, I'm faster than the eye can see.
You sound so much like Jed.
Don't bring up Jed, my hero.
I didn't actually say that. I'm sitting down at the
Who said
statue.
Woodchuck, Woodchuck, we're gonna need your help here in a little bit.
And he looks at you and you see his face like, and he stopped, like his smile goes away. He's like, Tack, is that you?
Yeah. I haven't seen you since the building burned down.
Woodchuck, I haven't seen you so long.
I don't know where you are on my body, but it looks
He's
like
on
I'm
your
talking
shoulder.
to no one.
I mean, like you're looking this way, and he's like literally touching you with his face, like he's like there.
My nose is pretty long, so he doesn't have to get too close.
No, not close. He's 8 feet
That old
away,
goblin nose.
And you guys are making contact. He's like, Woodchuck, I missed you, Tack, and he's like touching you, and like as you see him, you can barely see him, but he's like all around your body, but you keep feeling like a kiss, like. I kiss it, and he just like runs around.
Esmeralda's just standing there like, hey.
I kind of like wave at Esmeralda. I'm like,
I don't get what's going on, but we'll be over there in a sec.
All right. And then I go and find Adrius.
I was like, so I kind of like,
Woodchuck, you're the sweetest little boy ever.
Yeah, he like stops. He's like crawling on your face. He's like, Woodchuck, yes.
Will you join us for a little bit?
You see him like stop and like and go up onto this like statue, and he looks at you, and you just see him like as he flexes. He's like, Woodchuck will join you for anything. Woodchuck.
All right, Woodchuck, we're gonna need to burn something down again.
Woodchuck.
You and me, like old times.
And he shows up. He's like, ha!
Perfect. All right, let's get going.
so
And he's like, Woodchuck, who is pretty lady? And he like appears on Esmeralda like, pretty lady. Ha! He's like, what's this? And what's this? He's like running over your body and touching different parts. Like, what's this? What's this? He ends up on your fin. He's like, what's this?
I blow up.
Oh, Jesus. Let's do an attack roll.
Okay. Ugh. Attack is what? Sorry, I was not looking at anything. All right. Attack is 9. I rolled really low.
Okay. You just like blow up suddenly, and he's just like, ah! And he goes, he's like, Woodchuck's blasting away again.
Did you say busting away?
Blasting away.
Oh, no, he said they're blasting away again.
I heard busting away.
And then when it flies into the side, and it goes, bling, bing.
I look at
no,
Tack.
he like flies. He like flies onto a building. He's like hanging off the gun. He's like, Woodchuck.
Okay, everyone needs to learn some manners about touching merfolk. Okay.
And then you're like you look over to where he was, and he's not there anymore. And then he's on your shoulder. He's like, Woodchuck.
I want to blow up again.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I keep getting scared this episode. Jeez.
Yeah, it's my fault. We're never going back to the Oddlings orphanage. Never going back ever again.
I am getting so much like joy just watching you guys right now. It's perfect. Oh, my cheeks hurt so bad.
I mean, if he scares me again, I think I'll go up again.
I mean, do your roll and tell me.
All right, that's a 16.
Okay, you just like explode. You just see like this thing like kind of pierces his shoulder. He's like, ooh, and then he like goes flying off somewhere, and you don't see him anymore.
I stand very ready. Like,
Does he go by me at all?
Oh man, well, yet to be seen. But Tack, you just see him get like stabbed and like fly off somewhere, and you lose vision on him. But you just look at Esmeralda as she done that. She done that.
She does it.
he keeps scaring me.
Why you did that?
I'm sorry, I just done that.
It's okay. He's
What
actually
is that thing?
Yeah.
he's actually a friend of ours.
Okay, friends don't run up all over each other. But
F
they
is
haven't
for
met
friends. Oh.
He's young. He's inexperienced.
I just saw him literally rip another animal apart. I think he can learn some like personal boundaries and space.
What are you gonna do? He's
Blow up! I'm gonna stab him again.
Erigis, you've been sitting at this fountain and just like
Mhm.
watching the crowd going wild about stuff and just hearing like scaly, 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 and you just don't care, and you're just staring at all these people walking around with their purple bottle caps on their bottles, and like D's nuts is everywhere. And it's, as someone passes by, you're like, I know, I'm so happy they made that new distribution center in Marin, dude. Like, and they're just walking by, and they're like, it's everywhere. I've been like trying to get this stuff, and it's finally here. And as you're like, what is that? And you're trying to hear it on that, you just hear this like, whoo, and you look over to see this tiny like gecko body, now bloodied and sad, like land in the dirt in front of you, like, and land like about a foot away from your foot. And you just look down to see this face staring at you, and his hand is like, he's like, the light before I die. I see the light.
What?
And he like look closer. He's like,
What's up?
it's going dark.
Oh my god.
What chop is that you?
My life
And I wanna
flashes
poke it.
before my eyes. I even see my old friend Erigis so long ago.
No, I'm actually here. It's great to see. What are you?
He like wakes up. He's like, dies.
Wood chop, ever the dramatic drama gecko.
And he like
Good to see you, man.
You like go to touch him. He's like whoosh, all the way up your arm to your shoulder. He's like, dramatic drama. Hi, wood chop. Always good with words. Erigis is.
Yeah, I am quite the linguini.
He's like over on your other arm. He's like, linguini.
Emphasis
Sounds like
on
words.
the weenie.
Thank you. I wish I'd thought of that. Didn't think of that. Anyway, he ends up on your weenus, and he's like, weenus.
You gotta be careful. I can't feel you right there, man.
He's like, I missed you. Wood chop.
Dude, I miss you too.
Yeah, he's like running around your body. He's like continually, as he's running, like he's going from like a bandolier or like a strap, right? Like from like your shoulder to your waist. And every time he goes by, it's like super fast. Like, but if he's like slow motion, like, and every time he's running by, he like puts out one finger and like flicks your nipple on the way. Like,
Stop. Wood chop, stop it. That's not. Oh shit.
This is why I think it's okay.
Right.
he eventually stops in the
Yeah.
center of your chest. His tail just keeps wagging and hitting both of your pecs, like tick, 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 tick.
Tack, hey, wood chop's back.
He didn't play with my nipples, but he only kissed me.
I kiss him all.
Yikes.
I kiss him everywhere.
Jesus.
God.
This is why
this
he
not
thinks it's
normal?
okay.
Is this not
He's-
okay? I don't understand bro energy. Joju's still trying to teach me.
Oh God, you need to go to high
Bro
school.
energy.
I don't know
I
too
don't-
much about bro energy.
Oh, so complicated.
Well,
Anyways,
he said he's gonna help us.
oh, dope. What's up? I looked down at my nips.
Yeah, he's not there.
Nice, man.
He's not there anymore, and suddenly you're like, oh.
Oh. Oh.
And you hear the same sound, ding, ding, ding,
Wait,
ding, ding, ding.
why
ding.
am I like, oh? Is he in my ass, Austin?
No, man. No.
Where is he?
To anyone watching the show, it's just like, oh, and you're ding, 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 and we move right on.
Is he in my ass?
Did that monkey just come out your butt, man?
But
Is he in my ass,
And then we
Austin,
go
is
back
going to be on our
Understand
Instagram this
bro
week.
energy.
is he in my ass, Austin? It's like when your
write that
mom like
down.
says your full name, you know, when she's serious.
Wait. It's like when your mom, what?
No, that's like a wrestling. It's like a wrestling name.
But instead of like
Is he
saying
in my
like
ass, Austin?
Didi or anything, he was like, "Is he in my ass, Austin?" Gotta be really clear.
Go to your room, Austin.
Anyway, like you feel him uncomfortable, and he shows up again. He's like, "Ha!"
Okay. Well, I'm excited you're here to help, buddy. We
I'm
could
not.
sure need it. By the way, I think what I've learned about bro energy is it only works on bros. It's super inappropriate to bro energy ladies.
Strangers.
And strangers. Yes, strangers also. I'm learning too. But she'll poof up. So be careful.
What?
Woodchop test.
Excuse me,
And you
poop up?
just you see him like go on top of your head, Eredris, and jump off towards Esmeralda. And Esmeralda, you see this thing that looks like a flying squirrel. Like suddenly this gecko goes and like wings almost come out.
All
It's like,
right.
and it's flying at you. And it ends up like a foot away from your face. And you just see it like flapping like vigorously, like not touch you. It's like, I'm Woodchop, Woodchop friend.
Okay. Do I want to do anything crazy?
He's not touching you this time.
Yes.
I just dash like completely out of his like range, and I just let him fall on the floor.
Yeah, because he is slowly falling because he does not have wings. So he's like,
Yeah, I see him and I go, yeah. I'm like, okay, I've been called an object. I've been inappropriately touched by a small thing. I don't know what else I can do.
And suddenly on your like forehead, Tack, you just feel this weight as like this upside down face is staring at you of a gecko. And he's like, "Where's Jolie, my favorite?"
Spider-Man kiss. Oh God, I am
He keeps
now.
checking each one of your eyes, like, you know, he's like pulling your eyelid apart, like, "Where's Jolie?"
I make a mental note to tell Jolie.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to the orphanage, I think. But you gotta let go of my eyes.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's like in your nose now, like opening up your nostrils. He's like, Jolie, no, here.
No, my nose is in the orphanage, but we need to go to the orphanage.
No, so big. Fill multiple wood chops.
Can I be at the like road out of town and just turn back to everybody like, guys, are you coming? We gotta get to the orphanage to see Jolie and everybody else.
I sprint to you. I
Like,
sprint
oh my
past.
God.
My heels are making little cracks in the concrete.
Clickety
as I,
clack.
like,
Yes.
Yeah. Like splitting the earth.
So was it the thighs that I have or the calves? I can't remember.
You have thighs, you don't
It's
have calves,
both.
I think.
That's
But
it.
realistically,
Which is strange because, like,
despite what I
heels
say,
and calves.
you have
They're
the
just all
most fit legs. Like you,
Yeah,
your
I
legs
think
are
you're
insane.
just like ripped.
You're ripped as fuck. Yeah.
Ripped and trimmed.
So you guys run over to Eredris, and Air just like points off into the distance, and you can see this path entering into Barkham Forest. And you guys look into this forest, and it's like, for you, Esmeralda, this is the experience you have. Is you look into this forest, you've never seen such a collection of like dry land plants to such a degree where you can't even see through it. And you look into the darkness of this forest, and it's like dun dun dun. And with that, we're gonna go on break. We will see you guys in a couple of minutes. And yeah, get some dice at diceenvy.com/the Bottlecap Brigade. We will.
And we're
see
so
you guys
sorry
soon.
we're gonna hydrate. I promise.
Oh well, just hydrate now. Hydrate right
Yep.
now. Cheers, everyone. Drink your thing.
Hydrate.
I just finished half of LaCroix.
Get it, girl. Oh, crush it. Crush it.
I hope you don't get diarrhea.
Oh, I already do.
I say that to
already
my
feel
wife
the
every
pain.
morning. I'll see you guys.
Because of the. Oh, you're good.
Oh, I am good. And goodbye, everyone. Yeah, we're laughing about
Pop
stuff,
it in.
and welcome back.
Pop it in.
I know I always say,
We're popping back in.
just pop it in. Yeah, no one knows what we're talking
Pop
about.
it in, pop it in.
But we talk about things during the breaks. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm also not playing music. How does that sound?
Why don't you
Does
pop
feel
that
better?
music back in?
Pop that music right back in. Let's start it over even. And we talk about things. You guys will never know what it is, but it's very cool and secretive and things. And that maybe tie into what Sam wants me to do after this. But anyway, moving right on, Kat. Remember earlier today where you were like, oh my God, I've been wanting to tell everyone these things, and this is how you talk in real life?
That doesn't sound like Cat at all.
And Kat,
It sounds
go
like
ahead
Ezra.
and explain all those things you wanted to say.
Yo, what's up? This is me in real life.
Joke's on you, man.
This is my
Hi, I'm Kat from Things, and I want to talk to you about a couple things I love.
Ooh,
One of which is dice. Have you ever joined a D&D group and you're like, I'm gonna go to the local game store, or I'm gonna go online and get some cool dice. I just need one set.
At least.
and then you get that one set, and then you realize that you need 15 more sets of different kinds of dice.
Yep.
That's what it's like to be in little old Cat shoes. So my favorite thing to do is go on to Dice Envy / the Bottlecap Brigade, so I can get me some really cool dice. My favorite one right now that has been rolling pretty well
Talk to me.
is one. I'm gonna do the blogger hand.
Ooh, blogger hand.
Thing.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
This one's
Stop it.
sparkly.
This one was
That
got
looks
specifically
nice.
for Esmeralda Blow, and it's the Bliss set. It's part of the Bliss set from Dice Envy.
Yep.
By Grace. Grace got it, and I thought that was so sweet and very. So go to Dice Envy / the Bottlecap Brigade so you can get your own cool dice, and we could be friends then. So
Yep. That's how you become
also-
friends with her.
Yes.
Austin introduced me at saying that I talk like my character Esmeralda.
She does not. She
I
does not
do
do that.
not.
Just to clarify.
It's a fun character that I made up for all the times that I want to do that. But
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know what my character looks like, I did a really cool little sketch of it, and I think it's
Yes.
up now on the stream. She's a lot. She's all legs.
She's a lot.
And
Is she all
just
leg?
like a blowfish, all legs. She's got good legs.
Yeah, let's have a look at like how
Solid
much
heels,
leg
fashion
she is.
icon, high school student. Remember that. And
Yeah, we're gonna see you at the same time. So go ahead and explain how much leg she has.
okay, you ever run a mile and you're like, wow, I'm running a lot. That's how much leg she got.
Yeah, she looks good. I mean, wow. Let's
I
look at
know
this.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah, all my runners out
Let's
there.
look at the legs, though. That's really important. Look at those suckers. The red heels too. I mean, that's damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Only
still
the-
can't
the
see them
most,
all in the stream.
It's like shrinking.
I moved it up
Keep
for
shrinking
you.
it down.
Oh no. I moved it up. You're 7
There we
seconds
go.
behind. Yeah.
If you follow the Bottlecap Brigade on Instagram, you'll be able to see stuff like that all the time. So
Yeah. Not that you want to, but you could see things like that all the time.
We'll
Yeah.
show you weird fish humanoid leg pics.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever you
and
want.
maybe other things.
Yeah, go check us out on Instagram. That's actually kind of our main game. So go to instagram.com/the Bottlecap Brigade, or just search for the Bottlecap Brigade on Instagram and follow us because it's worth it.
Whatever pops up first.
Hello.
We have lots of funny things for you to see.
We do have a lot of things. All right, we're gonna switch perspectives here a little bit and go back into the session in our fourth part of session 40, episode 40. Wow, that was impressive.
Whoa.
Yeah, you
great.
win the whole day.
Thank you.
All right. Well, here's the deal. We're gonna switch back to the perspective of Togu, Jolie, and Darrow. Stop what you're doing. Why does it disappear into your background? Okay. Jolie, you had just heard. Jolie, you had just heard from Jolly, as he explained to you, like our kids have been disappearing left and right due to bad accounting. Basically, a lot of record keeping that you would do as your primary asset to this orphanage, and I don't know what's going on.
Is this you trying to tell me that you need me to work here again?
Okay,
there's a little shade in your voice, Jolly.
Sis,
I was leaving. We had a deal.
You know how I feel about saying there's shade in anything, right? And how uncomfortable that makes me feel. And second, it's not your fault, but it is a fact and is kind of a result of you leaving me.
Are we all standing right there, by the way?
Yeah, you can feel the tension between siblings.
I want to walk up, and I'm just going to put my hand on the back of Jolie. I'm not going to say anything. Just be like, almost as a means of like, hey, we're behind you here.
Physically as well as emotionally. Thank you for laughing, Miranda. I appreciate that.
Well, I think that I really enjoyed being out on the road and exploring new things and meeting new people. And, you know, I've never left here. You know, you at least got to go to college for a little bit, you know, while I stayed and ran the orphanage.
An associate's degree, Jolie. You know that ain't
That's
worth shit in today's
2 full years.
2 full years that ain't amounting to nothing. Okay, I can't get hired here or there. Okay, you know that I need at least 4 to 8 years to make it worth a damn.
Oh, so are you saying you might be leaving then?
Well, I mean,
Are we trying to do a little trade lemonade situation?
Other than me being obviously and apparently way more Southern than you, there is nothing about what I'm saying that isn't already clear with my passions. I love these kids, and I love that you went and took care of some things for our family. But certainly there is a lot at play here. Things maybe I don't have time to fix with my associate's degree.
Well,
do you guys hear someone eating cereal?
No.
I don't know because he shows muted, but I could definitely hear the chompings.
Really?
No, I can't hear you.
It's kind of weird. He's muted, but I definitely heard like. I don't get it at all. Someone else was doing it.
Yeah.
It was Joe, without a doubt. He's like, I got popcorn.
I believe it was Joe.
Anyway,
Fantasy Animal Vegan wants to let you know that 5 to 10 children have gone missing. Julie,
at least.
Well, here's what's up.
Talk to me.
What if we spend some time jumpstarting the orphanage? It sounds like things got a little behind, and you know what? I will take responsibility. I didn't really transition anybody into my role. I didn't train anybody. I was acting on emotions, and to be honest, I was excited to get out. There was a lot of pain here, and you know, I've always kind of felt like it was a bit of a selfish decision of me, but I had reason.
Not selfish. But certainly there are some loose ends, I think, as you described. But certainly Mary would like to assist. You just see Mary. She's like, well, I would help if that was an option.
What does Mary look like? What kind of?
Oh yeah, Mary is a similar sort of hybrid, but she seems to be like her the fur that you do see is like more like blondish yellowish, which you know to be on the other side of the forest. Clearly bridging some gap between 2 tribes within your Barkham forest.
Oh, okay. So would you, I mean, and this is a conversation we can have behind closed doors without all these rascals running around and throwing shit at each other. But
They do that. What is with the shit throwing? Have you thought about that? Like that's
happens every so often. They like go through phases. It's like
I
one
know.
kid thinks it's funny,
For
and then
like
it like spreads like a disease.
for like a year, it's not a problem. And the next year, with the new intake, it's like a whole new
I know.
influx
I know.
of shit flow.
Exactly. Hey, little Daryl and Teeny Tiny, watch it.
Yeah.
You're gonna break your elbows again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can we make that a new thing? If you guys are ever separated, that you can like quietly improvise being NPCs in the background.
Hey, I was wondering. I wanted to
feel
be
like that really needs to be.
I
a
couldn't
thing.
help but throw some shit whenever.
No, I love this idea.
You
that
can't
was like
not do it.
that was like when someone put the hand emoji on every word. Like that is. I'm so about this. Like without a doubt.
So what you're saying is you and Mary
Yeah, my wife. I
would
met her.
would be interested in running the orphanage.
Well, I would like to have you help transition, if you can. I know there's a lot of things that you would do, and realistic. And you like look around, and it's like almost like everything's like well built, but all the kids are kind of impoverished, like worse than what you're used to. There's certainly some sort of gap with your disappearance, and a lot of needs are filled, but there certainly seems to be a lot of care. And maybe nutrients with food that is missing, and kind of looks around like, I mean, there's certain things that maybe we could, use your help to help teach us.
Okay. What if we do this? Because I'm going to be real jolly. I love it here, but now that I got the opportunity to leave, and see a bigger world and help other people, I don't think I want to run the orphanage anymore, like Mom and Dad and all of our our heritage, our ancestors. I kind of want to break the mold a little bit. So we can talk more about this in detail over a drink tonight, but maybe we can work something where I stay behind for just a little bit. I don't want to. I don't want to leave the Bottlecap Brigade by any means, but maybe if it's just temporary, I could stay here, get you guys up on your feet, and then I could leave again and kind of just be, like an auntie.
Jolie, can Daryl and I talk to you for a quick second?
And also, DM, do I know where Ong is on his quest?
You mean your bird?
Yeah, my bird.
Yeah, dude.
He's on your shoulder, isn't he?
No.
He's been just flying around, and he's reached the edge of the forest.
Oh, that's
and
right.
you just see him look at a bunch of trees, and he's like, "Fuck you!"
Okay, I didn't know if he got to his destination yet or not. But yeah, okay.
You guys, is Miranda about to level up?
That's
Standing
what
up to her
happens
brother.
when you have familial conflict.
I might have spilled my drink everywhere, and now I'm cleaning it up. So here we go.
Cool.
Everybody drink.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to.
We all drink.
Hey, cheers.
Jolie,
Ooh, that
as you
carbonation.
guys go to have like
Yes.
your secret chat, you just hear from your brother. He's like, "Well, drink tonight. Let me tell you, sweet, I've got something that I've been brewing for a while. Some moonshine you ain't never seen, sister."
You've been brewing moonshine without me. Oh my god! I thought we still had some of our share left. You promised.
I know, Dad's
Did I hear
moonshine.
Jolly?
Jolly, do you have some white lightning up there?
Let me tell you, you ain't ever heard of thunder till you had some of my papa's moonshine.
I ain't looking for thunder. I'm looking for lightning. Let
Me tell you, I can't think
How
of
do I do
any
it?
more. Let me check my
How do I do?
thesaurus and see if I can think of any of the options for the word. But let me tell you, it'll shock you.
Hydrate.
I tell you what,
It'll shock you. A pun.
where there's thunder, there's lightning. I think we could do this. Why am I Southern? I don't know.
It spreads. It spreads like wildfire, Togu.
It's goddamn
It's
infectious.
I
That's
don't know.
why.
It's
That's
contagious.
how I
Goddamn
started
infectious.
out.
You're right.
If you're not right, you're wrong. All right, let me tell you that right.
Togu puts both of his thumbs in the front belt loops of his pants. He's like, yeah, I tell you what.
Sweet. All right.
Ew.
He's like, anyway, well, I'll leave you guys to have your secret chat or whatever you were doing. But Jolie, we're gonna have a bit of a party tonight, and in the morning, I say you and your camp counselors help me find these missing childrens.
Yes, that needs to happen.
As it's 2
Okay.
p.m., he's like, it's about time to tie one off.
You go ahead and do that, Jolly.
That means drink. What are you guys staring at me about?
Sorry. Yeah, I think so. Are we going inside? Is that what I hear? Are we going inside to drink?
No, you guys were having some sort of like secret chat, like you pulled her to the side.
We'll be in there in a second.
Right. And
Hey,
goes
just
into
give us 1 second, Jolly. I can't wait to try your lightning, buddy.
Yeah, him and Mary go into like the main, like it's actually the center of it is a church. I think as I've described originally 20, 30, maybe 32 sessions ago. And he goes into the main building, which is like an old church building that's destroyed.
Jolie.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound selfish, and I'm not trying to rule this, but I don't think I know that they need you here, but I think we need you just as much.
Oh, no, I don't want to. You see, I have this guilt. I've always had this guilt since we left. When I first left with you guys after that first incident happened, and I know nothing but the orphanage, nothing but this little pocket of Magna, and I want to leave. I love it here, but I've been raising kids since I was a little pup myself, and I really enjoyed just living my own life, and I want that, and that is my life. But I did leave this orphanage kind of in a mess, and I did the right thing. I don't regret it, but I do carry guilt for it.
But Jolie, I mean, you said right there, this is the only thing you used to know, right? This whole world that we've discovered, this whole world that we've made a name for ourselves, you had no idea about it before.
Right.
And on top of that, look around. Look at this place. Do you remember what it looked like the day you left?
Of course I do. I mean, was different. Things were getting burnt down and stuff, but it looks better than it was before, but it's not at its best. It's had better times.
But
Little Tolly and Queedleguap, enough! Stop sucking on the worms like they're noodles.
He
They're
started
not.
it.
I guess all I'm saying, Julie, is that this place did awesome without you. And I think it's because of the foundation that you built over here that they can grow and they can become their own thing. And I think there's much bigger things inside of you.
And I agree 100%. But if there's missing kids and Jolly is saying that it's because he's disorganized, I can get them back on their feet. We got to get these kids back. We already lost so many youngings, and I don't want to have that happen again. And, it would be temporary. It would be for just a short time, and then I could link up back with you guys. Maybe I can have one of the sticks from Klaxon, from, Daryl's Klaxon Klaxoff kit.
Jolie, while you're recovering from that horrendous grammatical error that you just made,